1 2 1 2. Hey yo, B, what it do though? Sometimes I can't stand StreamYard, I swear. Man, no little tardy to the party, I know. Everybody at. Man, hold on, wait, let me see. Let me see if I put this right there real quick. No, not that way. Hold on. Put it to the side real quick. AOB, what it do though? Council Roundtable turn it back in. You already know the vibes. Episode 329, where we talk the old fashioned rats to let y'all know what's happening. I'm over here just the stream y'all. I'm over here wrestling with stream y'all. Just bear with me. They got this new overlay, this new placement here and there. I swear it's always something. They got this new Mars feature. I guess it's called that. But we'll figure it out as we go along. Anyways, yeah, B. Tapping back in. Congrats to this dude, John Cena, becoming a Grand Slam champ. Not gonna complain about that. You know, Lord knows this dude needed something because how they booking this damn tour, man. Them doing that, giving him the IC belt in his in Boston. I can't say his hometown, but you know, might as well be. They said it was like what a few hours from there, West Newbury. It's a few hours from there, from Boston. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. What's good, Tyler? How you feeling? But yeah, B, this dude beat Dirty Dom for the IC belt. Feel good moment. I'm not gonna lie. I think they should have ended the show with that instead of ending the show with Rhea Ripley. And it's like they're in Boston, you know, like Rhea Ripley, she's gonna have her time to this is my brutality and all of the extra shit. She's gonna always have that. Like when it comes to Cena, this is supposed to be all about Cena. Triple H. That motherfucker Triple H, boy, I swear. Like it was so ridiculous seeing this dude in the middle of the ring at the beginning of the show. And it's like, yo, my dude, we're not in Greenwich, Connecticut. This ain't your final year when it comes to wrestling. Why are you here? I swear Triple H wasn't needed at all. I mean, at all. Over here trying to steal this man's thunder. And then what made it worse, after he told Cena to come out, he's still standing in the ring. Like, my dude, go away. I swear, it's like this dude's allergic to gorilla. I'm convinced. I don't know what Gorilla Monsoon done to him when he was a child or whatever, but gorilla position, he hates being in a gorilla position. He hates being in his office, all of that. This dude is everywhere but there. And don't get me wrong, like Raw was okay. Like I ain't gonna lie, it was definitely better than last week. Monday Night Raw wasn't too bad yesterday. Oh yeah, it's ego booking. The dude can't help himself. Like this dude literally stood there and listened to John Cena and Dominic talk, and it's like it looked a little awkward because it's like, yo, he's just standing there. The segment was like what 20-minute segment. Like Triple H took like 10 of those minutes. He came out and was talking about, oh, everybody looks at wrestling a different way, or everybody got their own opinion. I got my own opinion, and all types of nonsense. It's like, my dude, what are you talking about? Just leave the ring and let Cena enjoy him being in Boston. Boston. That's how they say it, right? In Boston. Get in your car and leave Boston. What's good, Henny God? Come on over to AEW full time. We going live tomorrow for Blood and Guts. Don versus John should be main event for Raw now. Yeah. Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's a feel good moment. He won the belt that always eluded him all his career. It made sense. I don't get it. And not to say Raw was bad. Raw wasn't bad. It was mid. It was okay. It was digestible. You know, you had Nikki Bella turning heel on Stephanie Blair. Got some new women's tag team champs. Appreciate you, C Flu. What's going on? Yeah, B. What else happened? These dudes had a segment. AJ and Dragon Lee. AJ Lee. Mm-mm-mm. What else happened? These dudes had a match. Rusev and my dude Weapon Time. It was a Weapon Time last night. My dude bummed out to chin music. I'm like, damn, yo. Like, damn, Damian Priest, what is going on? Now you bumming out to mid moves. He bummed out to this dude chin music like it's what 97. Who bums out to chin music nowadays? Like, really think about that. Like nobody bums out the chin music. Not anymore. That is wild. Get that thumbs up though. Tell your friend and tell their friends that we here again. Word. I know I'm a little late, but I'm here. Other Miles show WWE about Triple H, man. And it's like he knows Triple H knows what he's doing. He knows he could book it however he wants. He don't have to put much effort in it because who's gonna take his place? Ari Emanuel trusts Triple H more than anybody else. The only person that could really take this dude place is Dewey. And oh God, we definitely don't want that to happen. Because then it'll be this dude, The Rock, and Brian Gerwitz. I think that's his name, if I'm not mistaken. And to think of it, would it be worse? I don't think anything could be worse as Triple H. I'm sorry. And I really didn't want to go there. with him being worse than Vince McMahon. I thought nobody could be worse than Vince McMahon. Of course, other than the obvious, like the Russos and them motherfuckers. But Triple H is mind blowingly bad. For him to sit there and just not have no direction, and then I had a back and forth with some of these wrestling fans, and it's just they'll tell you how you are without even knowing who the hell you are. Like, oh, y'all begged for this, y'all begged for that. I'm like, yo, how you know or who you know I was rooting for? You don't know who I was rooting for. You sitting there saying, oh, this is what you wanted. Like, how you sit there and say that's what I wanted? You don't know me. Oh, this is what you wanted. What's my thoughts on them two chicks working out? What walking out on the match in AW for Collision? I definitely don't know. Like, I don't watch Collision. Would that happen at the end of a previous show? Then Collision came on. That's one thing I definitely don't watch is Collision. I think I probably watched like less than a handful of episodes on Collision. And that's being generous. I was saying from before, they should just leave Collision to the luchadors. Because from what I've seen, that's the only people that really be there is the damn luchadors. Just give it to the luchadors, rebrand it to something else, make that your own AAA. You got Commando over there, and now Gravity's injured, but you get it. What's good, ballet with the blicky? They better remember, don't play with it. You already know 5 more, we open up them floodgates. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I get it though, started off a little late tonight, but hey, I'm here though. WWE has announced the wrestlers with the top merch sales in 2025. Alexa Bliss, AJ Lee. Damn, AJ Lee already. Sheesh. And she only came back for a quick little spell. CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, Jacob Fatu, Jay Uso, John Cena, Penta, Rhea Ripley, and Roman Reigns is last. I bet because he's not doing anything. The OTC arc is just like can't even really say if it's trash or not because he's not even there for it to be trash. It's basically non-existent. He'll come through beef with what's what these dudes, the division. He'll come beef with division for a little while and then leave again. Rinse and repeat. This dude still hasn't gave an explanation yet, or even reflecting on, yo, you had the belt for like 4 to 5 years. He still ain't cut a promo about how he felt about losing all that, losing the bloodline, losing the belts, losing everything. We still don't know how he feels when it comes to that. Hmm. Word. Hell yeah. He'll be in war games though. He'll be in war games. And if he's in war games, so let me see, because it's supposed to be like with 5-on-5. You got Jay Uso, you got CM Punk, you got Cody Rhodes, and Roman Reigns, and who else? It should be one more person, maybe an LA Knight or something, maybe. That team is way too dominant. Because look who's on the other side. Look who's gonna be in the division against that monstrous team. Um, Logan Paul, Braun Breaker, um, I'm about to say Braun Strowman. Excuse me, Bronson Reed, and who else? They gonna need one more person, so it should be 4-on-4. That alone is like, come on, these dudes got an all-star team. And I say, like, what if they put John Cena with these dudes to go up against the division? So you have Cena, you have Rose, you have Jey Uso, you have Punk and Roman Reigns up against the division and Logan Paul. That's a slaughter. Who are they gonna give these to? They're gonna have no choice but to get Brock Lesnar. And that's a big if, because I remember this dude was saying that Black Star was saying that Brock Lesnar might end up joining them. They would need Brock Lesnar because that's an all-star team when it comes to the good guys. Probably overthinking. How you feeling? They need to let the blind go. The blind. I don't know. Maybe that might be a typo. I don't really get that one. Bronson Reed lost so much weight that the top rope splash shouldn't even hurt. True. You're definitely stating facts. And that's good that he lost some weight. But yeah, like the tsunami looked more credible when he was had more weight on him and stuff. And him soaring through the air as the fat man, it worked because he did lose all that weight, and it did make the tsunami lose its devastation. Yeah, buddy. I think WWE put Cody Rhodes to run heel. What I think WWE put Cody Rhodes heel run. Then I don't get what you're saying, Tyler. But yeah, man, they did my dude Westside Gunn filthy. I wanted to talk about this real quick for those out there that don't know about Westside Gunn. Simply, he's the one that did the whole "we hurt people" interesting for the Hurt Syndicate. So he was at Raw. I think it was a couple of Raws ago. Last week, I think it was last week's Raw. They was in Buffalo, and he had got kicked out. The dude Westside Gunn said he arrived there like at 8 o'clock, and they kicked him out like 3 minutes later. Crazy. It was like 8:03, as a matter of fact. Yeah, it was like 8:03. Kicked him out. He said he spent 5 racks on his seat. I don't know if he got a refund or whatever the case may be, but it's like even if he got the refund, it's still ridiculous to sit there and do that man like that. And it's like, yeah, he done like, okay, y'all mad at him for copyright infringement. Understandable, but to kick him out, a paying customer, 5 racks, and he better than me. I'm never paying 5 racks on no WWE, no wrestling promotion, especially WWE. Like he paying that much money, like Stone Cold and them are still around. Let me pull this up real quick. He said for no reason. He did it for no reason. Security got him up out of there. Hold on, let me. I got the article right here on Hot New Hip Hop. Give me 1 second. Oh, the yeah, I don't even know why they still call him the Vision. They're really not the Vision anymore. Seth Rollins is out. That's it. There's no more Vision. Y'all beefing with the proprietor. Support the damn product. And this is how you do them, right? Like he always had love letters when it comes to the WWF or WWE, all that shit. Matter of fact, his new album, he got the $1 Million Man and Virgil on the cover. Like he always does that. Like from before, him and his I think it's his brother. I think his cousin, whatever. But him and Conway the Machine. The name of the album, I think the name of the album was called The Outsiders, and they had the Outsiders on the cover. That he been on that type of time for a very long time. I think at one time, as a matter of fact, this dude, the ring announcer, Tony Chimmel, I think it was, or Mark Chimmel, whatever his name is, that threatened to sue him for, I think, using his voice. And it's like, man, I'm gonna pull up the article real quick. Let me see. Here you go right here. For years, I mean, nobody with 2 feet has spent the amount of money I have supporting and pushing a brand I've loved since I could remember. The Griselda rapper wrote, I sat front row at every big show, literally. All the good times it brought to my life to the point when I started making music, I incorporated it in everything like Wu Tang would do with karate. I made people who hated the product watch it again. I made it look cool when at the time people thought it was nerdy. I've watched that same company sit countless of people next to me who's not even fans for real and act like I didn't even exist. He continued. I was threatened to take everything out of my music, which I only did to pay homage, or my whole catalog would be demolished. And everybody knows how hard I worked coming from Buffalo for me to get that threat for just supporting and being a real fan hurt me. But I stayed quiet and still, like a crazy man, sat front row because I love the culture. Hmm. Yeah. He wouldn't have been me. Like when they sued him the first time, threatened to sue him the first time, I would have been done right there. I would have been like, yo, because as a matter of fact, he did mention some time ago that he wanted to work with WWE, like doing music or whatever, and they didn't pay him any mind. So I guess later on down the road, he ended up doing that track for the Hurt Syndicate, and he's not even signed to AEW. He's not even signed to AEW. So it's like, what's the reason why y'all acting like that towards him? He's a paying customer at the end of the day. All right. For some reason, I'm thinking that Westside Gunn is talking about Nick Khan as far as a person that don't want to see a young black man prosper. That's what he said. I don't know about him talking about Nick Khan, but he definitely said like him being a black man and a rich entrepreneur is like they felt threatened by that shit. Yeah, he said he was done too, badly. He said nah, like he said that shit broke his heart. Because even if we going to do what we going to do, I'm still a paying customer. It was funny when he said they had people coming next to him, like I guess other stars sitting next to him, and they didn't know who the hell he was. I'm like, yo, Westside Gunn, relax. No, dude, everybody don't know who you are. You have a very like niche crowd. That was funny though. Like he's very arrogant. Like, how do they know me, yo? Like motherfuckers don't know you like that, Westside Gunn. That's when he lost me with that. I was like, nah, nigga, like, no, niggas really don't. There's a few people that said, like, who's Westside Gunn? If anything, this gave you a little worldwide exposure. You have a big following, yes, but everybody don't know you like that. That's good, TKO. Oh, he came back to confront Ricky. I thought this dude wasn't Trick Williams who before Ricky Saints. What happened with that? He said, and then yeah, he was on Rosenberg show, and he was showing Rosenberg receipts of suites that he will be laid up in, like when it comes to the big events, spending like 20 racks and shit like that. I'm like, nigga, you bugging. Ain't no money. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if Stone Cold was fighting Jesus Christ. I'm not paying no damn 20 racks to no damn WWE event. Fuck no. For what? Hell no. Not even then, before, now, in the future, never. 20 racks? Yeah, you spent all that bread and they didn't even want to work with you. That's the crazy part. Knowing you got a big following like that. Like now you too risky, B. They want like Flow Rider and what's that cornball name? Is it Westside Gun? Is J.O. Felony popular? Like, more people know about Westside and J.O. Damn, I hear about that motherfucker in like forever. J.O. Felony. He just beat Trick? Okay. Oh man. Let me open up the floodgates real quick though. I'm just checking out this new checking out this new feature that's on StreamYard on a different device. Actually looks pretty cool. Like y'all might see like it looks different on different screens on different devices. He's still the owner. Okay, I thought after the because I remember I remember him saying that he was gonna partner up with them before the pandemic. I know that he still went through with it. That's what's up. I gotta start watching that too. I hear a lot of good things about Hog Wrestling, but I never really watched it. I had a motherfucker let me know that he was in Do or Die. It's an old Chicago rap group. Yeah, I remember Do or Die. Westside Gunn drag on with the good air for beats. Hold on, drop that link real quick. What the? Why did you do that? Oh yeah. Fuck. What's going on, Black Star? Pow! Right there. Pull up. What? Why? Oh yeah. European uppercut that blood clot. That's right. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. You already know the vibes. Wait, but this dude Triple H, he's out of control, B. Tell you, they're gonna have to kidnap this dude one day, put him in the damn his office or gorilla, whatever, put him in a straight jacket, lock the door, and make sure he stays there and come up with some good ass stories for the year 2026. This year was abysmal. Like how you make the damn new generation era better than this era. Remember the new generation era when you had dudes with attitude and the body donnas. That era was better than this blood clot era. You
It was good, man. Can you hear me?
loud and clear. What's going on?
Yo, like I was gonna buy a soundboard yesterday, right?
Okay.
And like I had like this plan with like the soundboard, but like I don't know if everybody's gonna be cool with it.
What are you talking about? Oh, like
Like you
using
know
it?
when you
You talking about
when
with the
you
sound effects and all that?
yeah, like when you do the pow right there, that part.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I was gonna make that your sound.
Right there.
But I was gonna go like he might not like that.
You know, it depends. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want to use a sound, if you want to use a sound machine, it won't bother me too much. Unless you don't try to do the most. I don't care.
No. Like about like I just wanted to do like what you guys' sounds are like. What's your most known sound? And like I would like
I know what you mean.
associate that with
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
But to this whole
Yeah,
Westside
be
Gun
John
thing,
Cena. Oh yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. You can saw Westside Gun. Go ahead.
like to the whole like Westside Gun thing, right?
Go ahead.
I
Yeah.
understand everybody's anger. That's first and foremost. I understand. I understand the frustration, right?
Yeah.
But but here's the thing. And again, this is no slight to anybody. It's just that remember when James Dolan kicked out Charles Oakley
Yeah.
and everybody wanted to be on that fucker's neck for a very, very long time. And then what happened with Latrell
Say that
Sprewell?
one more time.
Like everybody wanted to be on James Dolan's neck for that.
Oh, what he and
Huh?
when Sprewell choked out, he choked this dude out. So about when
And then
Sprewell
like
choked out,
Sprewell
who do Sprewell choked out again?
uh his former coach, PJ Carlesimo of the Golden State Warriors at the time.
Yeah. That's what you talking about?
Yeah. But Sprewell was caught photoed with Dolan, and everybody called him everybody called him a coon for that.
Oh, okay.
That was all like, it's gonna take something like that to happen, and I know exactly who's gonna do it too. Because like it's only a matter of time till somebody like Drake does it. Caught photo with Triple H. Everybody's gonna call him coon for that.
Who,
Which will
Drake?
make huh?
You said Drake?
Yeah, somebody like Drake or somebody like incredibly stupid.
Motherfuckers ain't calling Drake a coon because Drake ain't black.
True.
But what's going on, y'all? I'm gonna pull some of my guys over here.
Yo, what's Gucci?
You know what I mean?
Yo, man.
Talking about this dude Westside Gunn getting treated like shit after paying hella bands supporting this bum product.
And why
Being
did
treated like
they?
Charles Oakley.
Why did they kick him out? Like
He said for nothing.
So they just randomly kick him out just for no reason? That's crazy.
That's what he said.
I think those people
You glitching. You starting to glitch. You starting to glitch, Black Star.
Can you hear me better?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I heard about that. I think that's weird.
Like, I don't think the event people knew who he was, legitimately.
Even if you don't know who he was, I mean, what would be the reason for kicking him out? Like, did he disturb somebody?
That's the reason they don't know who he is.
Even still, I'm pretty sure they don't know who half the people that come into their shows are. So
let him know, Blaze. He said, just because I'm late don't mean y'all need to be. Hit that motherfucking like button. Let him know, Blaze. Got Blaze and Blick in the building. My Secretaries of Defense over here.
I think WWE kicked him out because they realize he's the guy that sings the theme song for the Hurt Syndicate.
I was thinking that too, but it's like
I doubt that's the reason.
Even if that is a reason, like, yo, he's not signing AEW. He's a rapper. You know what I'm saying? That sounds crazy if that's the reason why they did that shit. Like, what?
The WWE is petty like that. I mean, look at what they're doing with the AEW cats that they re-signed, like Aleister Black and Rusev. Come on now.
Here's the thing though, like, because like, you notice how they didn't do that to O'Shea Jackson because they know the second that he does that is the second that they're fucked.
Got my dude Toph in the building.
Kenny Omega.
And you made a good point, Black Star, because O'Shea be going everywhere with it. You know what I'm saying? And I think he be interviewing wrestlers on his podcast. I'm not sure.
Yeah, he do sometimes. He be
Nah. O'Shea's got that WWE flag planet.
But he go to AEW shows too. He
doesn't rep them like he does WWE though. He reps Roman, he reps Seth. He's really into that. He doesn't like, what I mean is, like, he's a really big Roman guy. I saw his
okay, wait, hold on. But here's the thing though. Like, Westside Gunn reps WWE more than AEW though. Like, he got a song called Finn Balor.
They don't see it that way, man. I mean, I'm not trying to nationalize a MAGA company. Come on now.
I'm just saying though.
No, but like, and again, like, I could be wrong. Like, I've been wrong before. But again, like, I doubt those people in Boston knew who he is. And the only thing that Triple H had to
Boston, it was in Buffalo.
Oh, Buffalo. Okay. Those people in Buffalo knew who knew who he was, and the thing that would have washed everything away was that Triple H stand up for him and go like, "Yo, this is my guy. Leave him alone."
They should have said something.
He
They
never.
should have. Somebody in WWE should have said something, because if he legit
Yeah.
got kicked out, if he legit got kicked out for nothing, then
somebody upstairs really didn't know what the fuck was going on, which means they don't watch the show.
Yeah, because people were saying it had to be a TKO decision. But it's like, yo, the dude's he said he was only there for 3 minutes. Like y'all was that locked in to take Westside Gunn. It's called Westside.
If he was out, then that means they got him on the blacklist. That's what that is. They had him on the blacklist. Yeah, because there's always a blacklist. Chris Benoit's son, the other guy. What's his name? The one that's trying to be a wrestler.
Yeah,
David. Right?
David.
He was on a blacklist, but he was on the blacklist for a reason you would think, not because he was Benoit's son. He was on the blacklist because he went to one AEW show and he was on camera. It was when Punk was there. It was when they first started Collision. I remember it was Punk and I think FTR against Juice, Jay White, and I think Joe. That may have been the first one. I think that may have been like the first episode. Anyway, I remember Punk left the ring and he shook Benoit's son's hand. Like, hey, how's it going, man? Because they were like in Canada or whatever. Yeah. And then like a month after that, WWE had like a live event in that area. And, he's good friends with Natalia and Tyson Kidd or whatever. And he went in to, go in there because by his own admission, he knew a guy that knew a guy that, gave him backstage tickets for years. And this was even after the Benoit stuff, when he could go backstage. But when he went to that backstage thing after the Collision taping, like he was stopped like almost immediately and was essentially kind of implied, you can't come here. And when he asked why, he said, you just can't come here. And then Natalia got in contact with him, apologized for the whole thing. And the implication was he was on a blacklist because he was on that one AEW Collision episode. I think it was the first one.
That shit is so fucking retarded, yo.
We're gonna find out quick, fast, in a hurry exactly what's going on.
I told you them niggas is petty. Like,
and for the love of God, don't let it be Meltzer that breaks the news, because Meltzer's wrong all the fucking time.
For any fans not familiar with the blacklist, like anytime they go to, like anytime there's a show, whether it's like a tape show, live show, and this isn't just a wrestling thing. Like you can have blacklists like for music concerts, rap concerts, all kinds of things. But basically, it's like a security staff, and the security staff will usually have like it's either like a bulletin board or a piece of paper or some type of like. Well, nowadays,
picture.
With a picture in their face, and the security, they're just doing their job. They don't know why the person's blacklisted. All they know is there's a series of names, group of names, and for whatever reason, they don't want this person backstage. They don't want them sitting near the camera. They're like no. So they're just doing their job. So I believe him.
My theory is that he's got Charles Oakley. But
oh my God.
But I don't think he threatened to whip anyone's ass. So.
It's still stupid though, bro. Like you can at least give like a legitimate reason to kick him out. Like just because
I think
I still say I still say it's because he does the Hurt Syndicate's theme. Because what else could it be?
Right, and people would agree that's one of Triple H's biggest fumbles. That number one, he didn't bring back the Hurt Business, but chose to do the My Family Tree bullshit, the Judgment Day stuff, and Bloodline 3.0. He had nothing for Lashley. He had nothing for MVP, and by extension, has had nothing for the Street Profits. So when he went to AEW, or rather, when the Westside Gunn dude did the song for the Hurt Syndicate, that's one of the hotter acts in AEW. It's one of the hotter acts in wrestling. And as cool as it is, it's like, man, imagine this with the WWE budget. So Westside Gunn's just kind of like, guilty by association. I guess that's what I'm thinking it is. I mean, we said here before on here on the roundtable that the first tip off that Triple H was not who we thought was the fact that he had nothing for Lashley. We've talked about that several times here, and it was just kind of dismissed at the time as, oh well, I guess it was just one of those things, and but
Oh
yeah,
hell no, we ain't. I definitely ain't dismissed that. I knew from right then and there. I'm like, yeah, this dude is tripping. Like, how you gonna sit there and say this dude is too old? Well, y'all keep bringing in this dude Gold Bum.
All of your
Ain't nobody older than him.
All of your, not to mention all of your current champions are in their late 40s. Like, so like that argument's dead. So
shit, the new Intercontinental Champion. How old is Cena? What, 46?
Yeah, he is. Even though
Lashley though.
Even though the oldest Intercontinental champ to hold it is Ric Flair, but that's another story.
Oh, you remember that, right?
Yeah.
That's when if you lose, he's fired.
I remember.
Yeah.
The age thing is always favoritism. I remember when they did the Money in the Bank, not this year, but last year, the one that Damian Priest won, and there was a report that said they didn't give it to LA Knight because of his age, and I'm like, Priest is older than he is.
Literally. Literally, like this. Oh man, that's what I'm saying. This age argument is so stupid and dead. Like, bro, like
yeah,
the fact is
LA Knight big push at. LA Knight, they pushed him out the damn door. They pushed him like they did him filthy. Yesterday. And people say, oh, this might be a storyline. I'm like, nah, Triple H ain't that creative. How you know that? I watched the fucking show.
Exactly. Like, didn't LA Knight do like a promo on Raw or something and it wasn't televised or something?
They get it. They turned his mic off.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Like I said, man, like I said, they don't like it when you get yourself over. And for a long time, I called them Vinceisms. That's what I called them. There were certain
Vinceisms.
Yeah, so I
called that shit 5 times fast.
Vinceisms. What the fuck was it? I thought there were certain Vinceisms that I thought were going to be gone once Vince was out of the picture, but he's out the picture and they're still going. So now I see it wasn't a Vinceism; it's more of a WWEism, and one of those WWEisms is don't you dare go out there and get yourself over. And if you do that, you're going to get punished. So, and one more thing too, since we're talking about fucking stupid shit, I want to talk about since we're talking about stupid shit. I want to talk about just a fucking egregious dog shit episode of SmackDown that we had last Friday. That shit was like fucking 2018, 2019 bad. You had Julia going in there fucking jobbing like a jobber in 25 fucking seconds. That was like classic. That was classic Divas era. And then the defense squad I saw on Twitter, people were talking about, oh, well, she can't speak English good. Motherfucker, Stephanie can't speak English. EO can't speak English. Asuka can't speak English. Kyrie can't speak English. And
Asuka's English is very limited.
Asuka tries. She tries a little bit.
Yeah. Her English is very limited.
The point is that you can see there's plenty of people on Raw that don't have the best English, but yet they find a spot for them every single week.
I definitely hear what you're saying though. It's always an excuse. It's always they're always moving the goalposts for their favorites.
But according to reports, I don't know how many people heard this, but that the reason why Julia dropped the belt as quickly as she did was that they're going to push her.
I heard that too.
That's damage control,
like,
bro.
Oh, these motherfuckers really fucking retarded.
That makes no sense.
That's even worse. Like,
that makes no sense because if they want to push her, she had a fucking title. You push her using that. The bottom line is,
the bottom line, like I said from before, they always reward losers.
Like I'm not trying to defend him. I'm just saying what
No,
I
no,
heard.
I know you're not. But I'm
Now
saying
we know what you're saying. It's just in general. Like if you want to push Julia to the moon, like what she won the U.S. title. You could have did something with that. But the problem is the minute you gave her the belt, you took her off of TV, and then the times that she was on TV, she wasn't even wrestling.
Like the new flavor of the week is Lash Legend. Like they're gonna push her to the fucking moon because
and then she's in War Games.
yeah, she's in War Games.
She's already in War Games, right?
She has,
What's the other
what?
chick's name again? What's the other chick's name? The one that's with Julia. I mentioned her before. I can't think of her name.
Kiana James.
Yeah, Kiana James, right. Solo Monster had mentioned this like fucking 3 months ago. He read a report when he was doing Q&As from fans, and the question was the Kiana James pairing not necessarily an outlet to get Julia over, but was it more of a pairing to get Kiana James over?
That's
and
possible.
At the time, he disagreed because at that point they hadn't done anything overly egregious with Julia, and he just thought that, well, they probably put her with Julia, because she didn't speak English that well. But then as the weeks and months went on, I began to notice that there were several weeks where Kiana James was on TV, but Julia wasn't. And then after I did some searching, I'm like, well, she's not hurt. She's not sick. There's no visa issue. They just have nothing for her. Yet so many weeks you'd see Kiana James getting out her a backstage segment, in-ring segment. Like she got way more TV time than Julia ever did. So
She
now
did.
I'm going
You're right.
I'm going back to that question that Solo Monster asked. I'm like, you know what? That question that fan asked, maybe that fan wasn't that far off. Maybe it was a vehicle to get Kiana James over, and they didn't really give a fuck about Julia. Julia was just a means to an end. But if she was just a means to an end, why even give her the U.S. title to begin with? Then this morning, TKO posted an Instagram link, and there's a report going out by the Observer, where they're basically saying straight up, they never gave a fuck about the U.S. title to begin with. And
So
just
why
based off the
create
fucking
it?
Exactly.
right.
I said it was a
Right.
bad. I said them creating that damn thing was a bad idea anyway. Like,
Oh my
And
god.
then, like,
And
and
what's
then
crazy? And what's crazy is they introduced that belt first, and the Intercontinental title
Yeah.
for the girls came second. But
Mhm.
yeah,
just based off how Becky has it and her treatment and the TV time it gets, you would think that belt was made first. But like, no, it came second.
it's really
So
it's really the head writer. I'm not saying that it's his fault. Road Dogg is a horrible writer.
yes,
For SmackDown,
yeah.
he's the drizzling shits. But who's Raw's lead person? I think it's
I think it's Abyss.
yeah.
I don't.
it's
I,
Trips.
I don't think it's a. I don't think it's full. I don't think it's Abyss. I think he might be like
Oh.
second writer, but
And
Oh, it
Road
might
just
be this dude, Tyson Kidd. It might be one of them
right.
motherfuckers.
And just for context, Rhodey, he'll always be a Rhodey to me. I'm not gonna call him Road Dogg. He's the fucking Rhodey. The Rhodey has always been a fucking bum. I remember him getting cooked. Like he's always been a bum, but I
I'm
remember him.
fucking Kurt's wife tonight.
I remember him. I remember Rhodey being cooked on Twitter. Remember that time when Karrion Kross was the NXT champion and he made his debut when he lost to Jeff Hardy in like fucking 2 minutes? Remember that?
He was a
oh
writer then?
god, oh
Yeah,
god,
no. He was not a writer then, but he was
Oh.
on social media defending it. Rhodey was defending it, and he was
I
like
remember.
wins and
Mhm.
losses. He was on social media defending it, saying wins and losses don't matter. He said that, and then
Mhm.
fucking
Yep.
Joey Janela of all people. Like I don't care about Joey Janela, but I got to give a spade a spade. Joey then retweeted that and said, "Bro, in 1997." You got over because you and Billy kept winning your matches. If you guys kept losing, the Outlaws would never got over. And he got fucking like several
Exactly.
like hard trees.
right.
He got fucking
Because it's
ratio in
common
his own tweet.
sense. It's
Like
common
to-
sense. It's like, how could you sit there and say wins and losses don't matter? That's just asinine.
Like to me, Kid should move to SmackDown. Abyss should stay on Raw. Those two should be your writers.
Mhm.
I'm not sure it's Abyss. It's either Abyss or this dude Tyson Kidd or the Hurricane. It's either one of those three.
Yeah, like one of those three should move to SmackDown. The other two stays.
But even still, back to my point, if you don't care about a mid-card title, don't make it. And I said one of those women's mid-card titles should have been defended on both shows. That way it could at least give them something to do and they'll still be on TV.
And then there's a rumor out there saying that Cena prefers NXT wrestlers for him to wrestle against in his last match.
He did make that announcement saying Saturday night's main event is gonna pull some NXT talent to come to Saturday night's main event. And it's like, well, thank God, because Triple H only want to use the same handful of people.
My thing is, bro, where was this at the beginning of this retirement tour?
Don't know.
Clearly John Cena has some pull as to how he wants his retirement to go out and who he wants to face.
Cena always had pull, and he literally just showed us right there. Cena always had pull. He's trying to sit there and say, but he never played politics. Yes, you did.
Yeah. Now, see what happened. What happened is Triple H fucked it up. You know, he fucked up like 50. I can't even say 50%. He fucked up like 70%. Yeah. So Cena realized, like, oh shit, I gotta fucking carry this. You know, because when he went on Twitter and he basically passive aggressively told Triple H to fuck off and give me the AJ match, and then they gave us the AJ. Like the minute we got the AJ match, from that point on, Cena he took over this shit. So from this point on, I believe Cena is literally like booking himself to do everything.
Since he prefers it, I'm thinking that 3 people should be the people that you watch out for. Obafemi's 1, Javon Evans is 2, and the third, which is a supreme long shot, is Matt Cardona.
They're already throwing Javon Evans to the wolves. How they got him going against Gunther? I'm like, really? Like, y'all ain't shit.
If he beats him, then I might have a point to this.
You really think Javon is going to beat Gunther in his return?
If he does. I'm not saying that he will.
We can all dream.
If he does. That's a big if.
Oh, God.
That's a gigantic if.
My thing is, I'm thinking Obafemi is probably going to be... Well, he did... Well, Obafemi did just show up on NXT at the end of the show tonight, but...
Well, I think the big problem right now is as I was saying last night, now that Cena's the Intercontinental Champion, if he doesn't lose it before his last match, if we go under the assumption that
the last match will be for the title.
Yeah, so if that's the case, then Gunther does not need to win this at all. Gunther gains absolutely nothing winning the Intercontinental Champion at this point. That's assuming that Cena does not lose it.
Well, Cena... Not really, because Cena's on his way out. He don't really need to hold the title long.
Right, so he can still drop it.
I'll say this. Like, I think he should retire the Intercontinental belt because you already see these dudes want to revamp everything anyway. So I will have Cena just retire with the IC belt.
And then just like forfeit it?
Yeah, because
when that Machine Gun the belt?
Y'all heard what they said. They trying to fucking deface WWE. Like
that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. No.
I don't think he should be losing anymore for the rest of the
really.
Run.
He's only got like 3 dates left. He's got next Monday. He's got Survivor Series, and then he's got Saturday Night Main Event. We don't even know what he's doing for Survivor Series.
Right.
Rumors that he's going to be in War Games.
I don't see how.
If he's in War Games, you know how much of a slaughter? Okay, I was just talking about that right before y'all pulled up, right? I was saying, like, the Vision stands no chance. Because what if they have, like, that Justice League type team? You got Cody, Jey Uso, CM Punk, Roman Reigns, and Cena? That's too much for them. They're gonna die.
Yeah, that's Dream Team 1 versus Angola.
Yeah, I think a Braun Breaker, a Bronson Reed, and Logan Paul. They're gonna need Brock. They have no choice but to get Brock.
I don't even know if Roman Reigns. I don't know if both Roman Reigns and Cena are going to be in it because there's rumor that it might be Jimmy Uso. I don't know.
Oh God.
All I know is this: we already saw on WrestlePalooza Just because you put a shitload of star power on the show doesn't mean it's going to be any good. I'm sorry.
No, I'm not saying I'm not saying it was going to be good. I'm just saying that that's a hell of an all-star team to go up against the Vision. The Vision don't have anybody.
Like if he's in War Games, that'd actually be a good thing because he can take a rest.
Well, see,
And
Or just carry the fucking match.
it's really no shade towards the Vision, but let's be real. Like these motherfuckers on one team against Logan Paul, Bronson Reed, and Braun Breaker. Come on, like that's a slaughter. Because they only got 3 people right now, right? Who else is gonna be with them if they get brought? Like
it's just 3-on-3 right now. I'm sure they're probably going to announce who else
Logan Bronson
in the next couple weeks.
Roman's gonna show up. Roman's gonna show up for that War Games payday.
Logan Bronson, Jay, prepare your squats because you're gonna be doing some heavy fucking lifting.
But ballet's a mess though. She put the muscular arm with the lipstick for Lash Legend Gunther.
Like I called her Black China.
Black China, right?
Oh man.
Yeah, like that's what I think. I don't think he should lose for the rest of this tour. This dude Cena.
Really?
I don't know what they're gonna do with Cena. So for these next 3 days.
So what's the plan of Blood and Guts tomorrow?
Hold on, we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that.
Okay.
I don't even know what they're doing with AJ Styles because he's on his way out the door next year. So
I shudder to think. That's what I said. They need to kidnap this dude, Paul Levesque, put him in a straitjacket, throw him in his office, lock the door, and make sure he come up with some compelling storylines for 2026.
He should fuck off to TNA and go like, I want to spend my final year here.
Or matter of fact, AJ Styles should. If I'm AJ Styles, I'm hanging it up at WrestleMania.
Think so?
He's like, y'all don't trust this dude. I'm out.
Exactly. Like, I'm not about to do.
You.
I'm like, nah. I just shit, man.
After what I just seen, you fuck around and have me competing for the speed title. I'm good.
Can you imagine if AJ Styles ever had to compete for that speed title? I'd be like, good Lord, what have you done?
Man, I would not be surprised.
There is going to be motherfucking fires in the fucking street if that happens.
Well, they just gave the speed title to this dude that won LFG, so
he's actually pretty good. I actually like it.
What's his name?
Jasper Troy, I think, right?
I heard of
him. Yeah, he's Booker T's guy, so
I kind of like him though.
Yeah, you in the Booker T's wing, you'll be all right.
Yeah, he's pretty decent though. I ain't gonna lie, he's pretty decent.
Shit, isn't the Usos on they Booker T guys? They Booker T guys also, right? The Usos.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, they are. They are.
Jacob's a Booker T guy.
So is Zilla.
Zilla.
For the most part, Booker T trains for the most part ends up having a decent career.
Yep, yeah. Unlike Bum the Taker,
Ricky Jade, and I think Oba, they're part of the dungeon.
No, Oba's with Bum the Taker. He's doomed.
Not. I think the last person Booker T trained before Jasper Troy was Roxanne Perez.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So
she's definitely a Booker T girl.
Yeah, she's Roxy. Talented.
Yeah, Roxy's talented.
It just sucks that she's in this conundrum right now where she always got to eat a pin.
Yeah, that sucks.
Like, I was saying before that her being on Christmas Day, I get it. You know what I mean? She's getting TV time being on Christmas Day, but now, fuck no. Like, let's really be real. She doesn't need nobody. She'd have been good by herself.
True.
Y'all tripping.
Judgment Day needs to end. That's what it means.
You don't think she's good by herself, Toph?
I don't think she's good at all, but I'm not going to attack her for it. I mean, she survived Joey Ryan. That was enough. So.
Oh man. She was definitely under 18 for that match. Like she had to be.
bitch ass.
I tried to watch an NXT show. This was not this year. I think it was last year. She's gone now. What's her name? She was released. I don't fucking care about NXT. I don't know. Cora something. Is that her
Cora
name?
Jade.
Yeah, Cora Jade.
Yeah. I watched
Is she at MLW now?
I don't know what she's doing now.
I watched
She's doing
OnlyFans
NXT
now. I watched the clip of NXT like a year ago, and I saw the Cora Jade chick fighting Roxy, and I'm sorry, like I couldn't take it seriously. It looks like two middle school girls fighting for a lunch table seat. Like I'm good. No.
But don't you fuck with Rio?
No, I don't.
Oh, I thought I was about to say, like, motherfucker, who you
He's never been a Rio fan.
No, my whole thing about Rio is I just want people to keep the same energy, because the same fans that say Rio looks like a little girl are the same ones that are like, oh my God, and mark out when Alexa Bliss comes out there trying to wrestle a 20-minute match of Nia Jax. Get the fuck out of here. Makes no fucking sense. The same people that say Rio is too small are the same people that say AJ Lee has no issue fighting a Rhea Ripley. Like, I've seen AJ Lee in person. She's tiny.
Yeah.
She's tiny.
Yeah, she really is.
Yeah. So
no, wait a minute. I got a question for you, Toph.
Yeah.
Like, what about Io? She's pretty small.
Yeah, but she's athletic though. She can do things that no one else can do. She can do moonsaults, suicide dives. You know, she actually has like and from an in-ring perspective,
she has a move set that fits her.
Yeah, if you got them like Darby's fucking crazy. He's a crackhead. You know, he's small, but he does shit that no one else can do. You know, so yeah.
That dude is definitely not straight edge. I swear.
He is not at all.
Okay. That bullshit.
Oh my God. He makes Jeff Hardy look like a saint, and that's saying something.
But I like I said, I'm starting to like this dude Darby Allin more now. I can't complain.
I still don't.
Hey, that's you. You know what I'm saying? I don't fault you for that. But him climbing Mount Everest and him like just, I ain't gonna lie, I fucks with him now. Now I guess he's granted the Scorpion Deathlock now. That's his new finisher now, which is cool. You know, it makes sense. You know, him being this dude protege. So
the Sherpas did 90% of the lifting in that thing. Let's not be
silly.
Wow.
You guys said who did the lifting?
I said the Sherpas did 90% of the lifting in that thing.
Oh man.
Yeah, Tati, like it's some new shit that StreamYard got going on. So I decided to try it out. Like, fuck it. What's going on with you?
Oh man.
Like then, like I was like scrolling through YouTube today, and I saw the Dems having a motherfucking heart attack because one of the Detroit Lions did the Trump dance. I was like, who fucking cares? Like seriously,
there's a
who
Trump
fucking cares?
dance. I'm so out of
Yeah.
Wait, pause. There's oh God.
Trump dance.
Well, you know what? I'm not even surprised because a motherfucker from Texas made a restaurant called Trump Burgers. So
and he got deported.
Yeah.
I heard about that. Yeah,
that's hilarious to me. Like,
play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Oh my God.
Trump burger, like any money, but that shit had no seasoning. Just like his punk ass.
But like Trump dances like a motherfucking toddler with an epileptic seizure.
Well, that makes sense since he's a toddler himself. So you know.
But I think it was Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver for the Lions. Like he did the same dance, and like he pointed at Trump in the crowd because he was at the Commanders game, the Commanders Lions game on Sunday, and like Democrats were like having a seizure, and I was like, "Yo, he's just doing a dance. Who gives a fuck?"
Well, you know, when it comes to politics, especially nowadays, shit is much more. There's more tension in the air nowadays, given the fuck shit that's going on. You know. So
No,
I
but
get it to
but
that degree.
but sometimes you need to relax. That's all I'm trying to say.
I get it. I hear you. But yo, fucking I didn't know these motherfuckers had financial programming classes on WWE.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
And he still blew his money? The fuck?
Ain't that something? These motherfuckers got WWE financial classes.
And
Like
he still blew.
I heard they had daycares. They really got daycares and all that shit. WWE
No, no,
got
no, no,
daycares
no,
and
no, no,
everything.
no, no,
Well,
no, no. Rich
my
Holland,
thing is, yeah,
Rich
but like
Holland took the classes, and he's still fucking broke.
Well,
so
I don't know if he's went to the classes, but
Oh, okay,
they're
okay.
there.
my
Yeah,
thing is,
they do that to make sure you don't blow your money and all that. So
Too
and
late.
yet they still end up being broke. Most of them. That's what's crazy.
Because they don't go to class. They don't do their homework.
No, because they trying to be like Ric Flair.
Absolute.
yeah,
Because you know how it is, like they getting all that cake. They like, yo, this is always gonna be happening. Like I'm in the
That's never gonna run out.
yeah, and lo and behold, now you hurt. That's one thing you always gotta remember. You're gonna get hurt. You're not like the Miz or Honky Tonk Man that never gets hurt. Like even the Miz got hurt eventually.
Like the
that's why
most
it's important
shocking.
for wrestlers to have plan Bs, to have like other shit going on. That's why I think it's cool that there's more wrestlers now, like doing movies and TV shows and streaming. This wrestling shit ain't gonna last forever. You need to have a plan B just in case.
The most shocking I'm broke moment was Mike Tyson. When I found out he was broke, I was like, "The fuck? How did he? How did he
He
become
was
broke?"
partying hard. That's why. What Tati talking about? She said, "What's going on, y'all? I'm watching the new Frankenstein movie. There's no one
Is it
of
good?
color in it. I figured that would have been the case. I didn't know Frankenstein came out with a new movie.
Oh man,
Oh, the PWI came out already. 2025. PWI.
Yeah, Monet and Tony Storm are 1 and 2. TV5. Wow. 76. EO 7.
I figured
Athena's
Mercedes
8?
would be no. I figured Mercedes would be number one.
Athena's 8? No, Athena's 7. Okay. EO 6.
Yeah,
Who's Saray?
probably from Stardom.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
his goofball shit, right? What's his name again? Meltzer punk ass.
I mean, they
No, Meltzer has nothing to do with that. The fans vote on it.
Okay.
Okay, Naomi's 9.
Yeah, I heard he
and
said.
Rhea's
I heard he
10.
said that. I think
Yeah,
that
but
should.
people need to remember. Always remember. PWI is a kayfabe list. I have to always explain that to people. They think it's a legitimate list. It's a kayfabe
Okay.
list.
I thought the writers did that.
It's a
don't
rage
know.
bait
Right?
list. That's what it's a rage bait list.
Well, yeah, that too.
exactly. I don't know exactly because I be seeing their list. I'm like, please. I'm like, y'all are definitely trolling.
Who's Saya Katami? Who the fuck is that?
So Sayakata. She definitely from New Japan.
Yeah,
Name like that, she's from New Japan and she knows karate. You know that.
Like, take her out of the list immediately.
I don't know. I gotta watch her wrestle. She might be good because I said the same. Because I said the same thing about Vincenzo when he was on a list. I didn't even know who the fuck that was until I saw him wrestle.
Sayakami.
No, but like, Athena deserves to be on the list. Naomi deserves to be on the list. Rhea deserves to be on the list.
Realistically, everybody here does, but
Other
I
than
would
say
switch Tony and
Kamatami
Stephanie.
and Sari. That's how you say it.
Like, I would switch Tony and Stephanie.
I don't
Am I
know.
wrong?
Yeah, said who?
I would switch Tony and Stephanie. Do you think I'm wrong?
Yeah, you're very wrong. Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Hell yeah, you wrong. Tony Storm should be number one, tell you the truth.
Over Mercedes?
I know
Hell yeah.
I know why they put Mercedes number one, but it could have been worse. Tony could have been like Tony could have just been like almost close to the bottom. Like
I just think that Stephanie has a good collection of matches. That's what I'm thinking.
She has no character.
Naomi being number 9 is bullshit.
Not
that's
necessarily.
fair.
I suppose to a degree, but she wasn't. But she was barely showcased this year.
Yeah,
Okay.
the PWI is it's a kayfabe list and it tracks a year. I don't know when the starting point is, but yeah, I agree. Naomi was not really featured that much last year and most of this year. Her push really came like within the past couple of months, really. So
What do you
yeah,
Do you think
mean?
Naomi deserves to be on there?
I'm not saying she doesn't deserve to be on
Oh,
there. I'm just saying in general, like she's not. She would be higher if she was like still around because her proceed with caution character didn't really start like taking
right.
off till like mid WrestleMania.
but again,
What?
like I'm just trying to
No,
get clarification.
it took off
That's all
from
I'm trying to
Jump
get.
Street. What you mean?
No,
No,
man,
I
she
mean,
wasn't doing anything last year. They weren't doing anything of her last year. Everything she was doing was relatively recent. To
No,
stuff with
her heel character
Jay,
was
My
very
dude,
good.
they had the whole
Do
thing
you guys
going
admit
on
that?
between the big three. What are y'all talking about? That
Like her
happened
heel character was
yesterday.
very
I'm
good
not
though.
talking
Like,
about the big three, bro. I'm talking about her proceed with caution character.
yeah, her
Yeah,
Right.
heel character.
that was her whole storyline in this year. First with the big three, then her breaking up from the big three. Remember when
I'll
Jay
be back.
came through? All right, when Jay came through and beat her up at Elimination Chamber, and then she cut that big promo on Bianca Belair.
But
She
what
did a
I'm
thing this year.
but what I'm saying is she didn't start like saying proceed with caution till like WrestleMania. That's all I'm saying.
And
And
the list also includes last year too, so it's not just this year. I don't know what the starting point is though. Usually the starting point for these PWI lists is usually like June or July. So it'd be like, as an example, June of 2022 to June of 2023, if that makes sense. I don't know the starting point for this. So if the starting point for this was like January, then I agree, but it's clearly not. So yeah. Either way, though, I mean, she should definitely be on the list for sure. But
yeah, but I think she should be
yeah,
higher, not no number 9. Like
yeah,
not
well,
she should be above Saya Kamatani.
well, I think if she hadn't gotten, I think if she hadn't gotten pregnant, she definitely would still be the champion right now.
Hell yeah! Like
Yeah, for
she was
real.
cooking. She was the top female. She was like nose to nose with Rhea Ripley.
At the
That's how
time,
popular she was at that time.
yeah, but that's why I say the timing is terrible. I hope she can get her. I hope she can get her spot back when if she comes back.
She's not. Don't worry about that.
She ain't
That's
coming
what.
back. She ain't coming back to like probably like the middle of next year.
That's
So
what I'm
SummerSlam.
saying. That's what I'm saying. Like the timing for her getting knocked up is very bad.
I don't blame
And
her though. I mean, I didn't know about the one ovary thing. That's pretty dangerous. So
Wow.
yeah.
Are you serious?
hope that's
Oh yeah, she did. I forgot about that. She did talk about getting an ovary removed due to a medical condition. I remember she
right.
said
Yeah.
that.
So in her case, that would be considered a high risk pregnancy. And
Yeah.
so
So is it basically like a miracle pregnancy, right?
Yeah.
somewhat, but essentially
Yeah,
when
somewhat.
you're labeled a high risk pregnancy, then if you're going to have children naturally, you have to do it like by a certain time. Otherwise, it's not safe. You see what I'm saying? And she's like
Yes.
directly kind of in that age range where it's like, okay, if I want to be a mom, like I got to do it like right now, or you can't do it. So,
So it's
but
basically a
I'm
no
not
time to waste.
pretty
She had no
much.
time to waste.
Basically, like her clock was like ticking, and it wasn't even her fault.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. That's one of the biggest differences between and not to turn this into like a women's studies lecture, but that's one of the biggest differences professionally um between men and women is that one of the advantages that we have as men is we don't got to worry about that shit. So if we want to have kids when we're in our 40s, mid 40s, late 40s, like if we want to contribute to that, okay, cool, but they don't have that luxury. So especially if you're an athlete, like a basketball player, or in this case, professional wrestler, so, and of course, markability is very important, when you're a women's wrestler. And let's be honest here. I mean, you can be attractive when you're in your 40s and stuff, but most wrestling fans, they want to see young girls, they want to see girls who are
Yeah,
like in their
true.
20s, mid 20s, so you got to make a choice, so at some point, most women's wrestlers going to have to make that choice. Do you want to be a mom or do you want to be a champion? She chose to. Well, actually, Naomi did both. That's what's great about it, because she was pregnant while champion. So I actually
Right.
think Naomi's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah.
So Tati said PWI time frame is July previous year. July of previous year to August of current year. It's always been that way.
Okay.
So July of 2024 to August.
So
of,
big three up until
Big three.
Proceed with Caution.
It was big three up until Survivor Series, and then they didn't.
The big three was okay. What when did when did Jade get taken out?
By Survivor Series.
That was Survivor Series
Yeah.
a couple of years ago. I mean, yeah, last year. Was it last year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Jay got taken out of Survivor Series because she came back at Elimination Chamber.
So why is it? Wait, hold on. So why the time frame so damn late?
I have no idea. I don't know why to do it that way.
Yeah, that's so weird.
Like then, like I was. Oh yeah, like I was watching like some football, like Monday Night Football. Like the Packers have no offense, but that's a different story for a different day. And like I was watching Raw, like drifting in and out because for the most part I was sleeping. And why is Nikki Bella getting this push?
I guess they want to use her to give the rub to Stephanie, but
yeah.
But she sucks.
But honest, Stephanie is clearly more polished than Nikki is. So I'm telling you, this is gonna be like when Jade fought Asuka.
I said this last night. Nikki stands out like a sore thumb. She was the best of a bunch during a period when most of the girls just were not any good. So now she's existing in an era where like you actually have like women's wrestlers that
You have to
actually
have talent.
that actually know what they're doing. So she just stands out like a sore thumb. I appreciate that she's trying in her head. She probably thinks that, oh, I'm giving back. WWE's probably thinking Nikki Bella going out there and losing to a Roxy or a Stephanie, they're probably thinking, "Oh, this is a great way to validate them." No, nobody cares. I'm sorry.
Like if it was Io versus Stephanie and Io turned heel, okay, I understand.
The
These
best use of the
talented.
Bellas, if you really want to use the Bellas, like if you actually want to like help them, really like the best thing you could do. I can't believe I'm saying this. Contact Brie, bring back Brie, let them be a tag team, give them the tag team titles, make them heels, and give them like a bouncer. What's the new chick that just debuted? What's her name?
Lash.
Yes, give them like a bouncer who like interferes in their matches and basically just have them hold those titles fucking hostage. No one cares about the tag team titles anyway. Have them beat everybody on Raw, have them beat everybody on SmackDown, and you fucking keep those titles on them until you like literally keep like whatever the longest reign is, like anyone even fucking knows or cares at this point. Have them break the record of defenses, give them the longest reign, and you let them like basically get to a point where you're forcing them to create tag teams just to get the belts off of them. That's
to
the
go
best
full blown hockey talk.
yeah, pretty much. That's the best use of them. Because you're not going to get anything from Nikki as a singles at this point. No one cares if she challenges for a women's title, U.S. title, Intercontinental title, even like the lowest of the low chicks that get like no TV time at all at this point are more over than she is. Like fucking Mia Yim gets a bigger reaction than she does. Fucking whatever her name is, the chick in the Wyatt family, Nikki Cross gets a fucking bigger reaction. Right, like no one's gonna care about Nikki. No offense, Nikki, and I like Nikki, by the way. I like Nikki. Nothing personal against you, Nikki. You're cool, but yeah, man. Like this shit's. I get it. You're trying to give back. It's not working, but it'll give Stephanie something to do. Because what else is she supposed to do? I mean, there's nothing else for her to do right now. So it'll time.
I have a feeling they're probably gonna put. I just read a report that Rhea Ripley might not be 100% by Survivor Series. So if that's the case, they might put Stephanie in it.
Stephanie and Nikki.
Which means if Stephanie's in it, then Nikki's gonna definitely be in it.
Yeah.
GG, you got it misconstrued. Like around this time, her name isn't Rhea Ripley. Her name is Batgirl.
Yeah, I said it in the chat. Every time there's a War Games match, somehow Rhea always has a broken nose.
Well, yeah, she's always wearing that damn Batgirl mask. Like,
Like, how are people always trying to break your face before you go inside a cage? Like, Jesus.
word. She need to be careful with that shit. That could get serious.
Like they brought back Regal and Regal said the thing.
Tati said, knocked up? Nah. Can't say that about a happily married woman that's always wanted children. Yeah, knocked up was crazy. What do y'all say? Knocked up. Like she's a slut.
Oh, God.
No, but did you guys write on the Sandman's community post?
Oh yeah, with the I'll pull it up right now. Give me a second. I'll pull it up.
The ultimate Diddy.
I'm gonna pull it up. Y'all keep on talking. I'm gonna pull it up. Y'all give me a second.
Yeah, man. While he does that, what do y'all think about Tegan Knox and this chick walking out on AEW?
Oh,
that's
yeah.
So that's what Tyler was
3
talking about. Tyler was saying that before I pulled it. I know what Tyler was talking about. Okay.
She had 3 minutes. I'll be pissed
they're both
too.
very dumb.
Yeah, so I understand her frustration. Like, she felt that she should have got enough time for her match. Like, she didn't want to feel like she was wrestling a Divas match. I get it. But at the same time, you're not signed to the company, and this is going to give you a lot of slack for a lot of upcoming bookings that you might have.
I think that they're
still
both,
though.
I think that they're both entitled. Like you just said, number one, they're not signed. Number two, you should do your research and do your homework. If you got contacted by what the fuck, that's CM Diddy. It's funny. I think that they're both entitled because they were brought in as a tag team to work with Tekanti. Tekanti's in this tag team tournament they're doing for the first ever tag team champions in AEW for the girls. So they're not in the tournament. They're not even signed. So like, know the assignment. The assignment is they're there to make Tekanti look good. So they should have known that. And then if you look at AEW's history, whether it was AEW Dark, Dark Elevation, or even now Ring of Honor or Rampage or whatever, a lot of people who are on AEW TV, like Hobbs, Queen Aminata, Tekanti, Anna Jay, like a lot of AEW talents you see on TV, they got their start that same way, just working enhancement matches when no one knew who they were. They would lose 2 to 3 minutes, but eventually they got the call back. They started appearing more. They worked their way up, and now they're normals, they're regulars on TV. So if they had just went out there, with their pride, TK would have called them back, and they would have been like a Ring of Honor. Now, admittedly, they would have mostly been a Ring of Honor or Collision. But if they continued working, they would have worked their way up the totem pole. And
but what happened? What happened?
Is Tegan already said that she only has 1 year left. That next year is going to be her last year.
Well, what happened? Like, what happened? What was the incident? They just walked
There
away?
was no real incident. It was just they just were not happy with the match with them wrestling for 3 minutes.
They walked in. She found out that her match was going to be 3 minutes, and as she told him to fuck off.
And a lot of matches on Collision are enhancement matches anyway, and that's fine. I've always said we need more of that on TV. We need more enhancement matches. That's how people get over. And it's unfortunate because you don't really have that in modern day WWE. And so because we don't really have it in modern WWE, there are a lot of WWE fans who just watch WWE and they'll see like an enhancement match like in another company, and they're just like, what's the point of this? Like, why are you doing this? It's like, bro, because if you want people to get over, they have to kill nobodies first. So that way, when they hit it on someone you care about, it's a big deal. That's actually one of the things I do like.
Let me ask y'all a question though.
Well, hold on, wait, slow down. Slow down. Like this, what Black Star was talking about right here.
Ruin a wrestler's name by replacing one word with Diddy. Oh God.
Y'all want to play? You want to play real quick?
Dirty Dom Diddy.
Dirty Diddy. Let me see.
Jesus.
Black Sauce said Randy Diddy, the ultimate Diddy. That was
Oh,
wild.
the ultimate. Oh God, you. Oh no.
Oh, I got one. I got one for you.
John Diddy.
I got one for you. Stroke Daddy, Ricky Diddy.
Whoa!
Oh no. Oh no.
Buff Diddy. So everybody tapping in with the. Oh my god!
Say his name and say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Diddy.
Hacksaw Jim Diddy.
Jesus Christ. Oh man. Like I said, man, it's still crazy though. And also, you said Tegan is done wrestling next year. That makes the situation even worse, don't it?
Yeah.
I'm like, girl, you're not even going to be wrestling for long, and you're upset about how much time you got. That's kind of weird.
No, but to me, like, you wouldn't be mad too if you're just chilling for like a week, and like you tell your friends, you tell your family, like, yo, I'm gonna be on TV this week. You say that you can match 3 minutes. You wouldn't be pissed too?
I get it,
No,
but
because
Well,
shorty,
not
she's a
really.
nobody.
It's
No,
you
because
on
she's a
TV for 3
nobody.
minutes.
Right. She's a nobody in AEW. Why should she get more than that?
Okay.
You're not a big name, Tegan. Like, I'm sorry, you're not. What have you done to now being a big name? You never won any titles of importance in WWE.
I
You don't
got
have
I
that
got
kind
my
of
leg
thing.
broke. I got my leg broke by what's shorty
Like
name
I've been,
again?
like I'm always pro workers.
What's
So
shorty name again?
that's
Damn,
why
I
I said it.
forgot. The one that had the one remember in when NXT when the War Games was in NXT and shorty tried to rip
Oh,
her leg off with the damn cage door.
oh,
Oh, the
Dakota.
guy.
Dakota
oh,
Kai, yeah.
yeah, Dakota Kai.
That's the best she ever did. Almost getting
Right.
amputated.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. You
She
don't have that
tore,
kind of name value.
she tore her ACL yearly. She tore her
Yeah,
knee yearly.
like every year she was out with a knee
Yeah.
injury. I'm like, girl.
She does not have the name value to be saying, "Oh, I want to do 5 minutes." Like, no, chick, you don't.
And
Sorry.
yeah, exactly. And it's like, yo, like TK, he letting you rock. Like, you know what? I know you got a a little tender leg right there, but I'm gonna let you get some burn. And you just come on, B. And I don't
But
like
I've
that.
always been
Like,
pro.
and I don't like that shit when it comes to people trying to take advantage of Tony Khan. Like, and yeah, I throw shade at Terry Khan. I throw shade at Tony Khan. And observe. And he deserves it at times. He does, but I don't like when they try to take advantage of him. I don't like that shit because they know he's a nice guy. They want to try that shit with this dude Pinocchio Paul and shit like that, like Miro.
They wouldn't dare do that with
Right.
Vince. Vince
Or
would
Vince,
say,
yeah, or Vince. But they
Vince
try
would say,
And the
that
fuck
dumb
shit
you.
with
thing too
Tony
is,
Khan. I don't like that.
and then the dumb thing too is, like, in the current wrestling landscape, you got all these companies that got relationships with other companies. So if you piss off the booker, then you're also kind of blackballing yourself from the companies they're linked to. So because you were just like, nah, we ain't doing that, I highly doubt you're going to get booked for Ring of Honor or New Japan or CMLL. And you
Yeah,
just
because
got
you
released
look
from
as a bad worker.
WWE. Right, and you just got released by WWE, which obviously means no NXT, no AAA, and no TNA, because TNA's with a lot of companies
Exactly.
got black
Exactly.
from. So it's like, where are you going to work now? Like, what, NWA, MLW? Like, all right, good luck.
And
Okay.
hey, NWA
Like if
could
Vince,
use her. They could use her.
I guess, but
like if
even
Vince was
still.
still around, he'll look at Tig and go like, okay, you're like 3 minutes. Okay, your match is a minute and a half. Fuck off.
Yeah, and she'd accept it. She'll be
Or
like, okay.
Yeah, like, or sometimes she'll just send you home because, girl, you're already considered injury prone as it is with multiple ACL injuries. So,
Who's Zeta Steel? Who's that? So like a comic book
She was
character.
she was from
was she one of those girls?
WWE ID. She's only
Was she
21
one
years
of
old.
those
She's really
girls that
talented.
they released a lot of people from WWID? So
Good.
No, like she didn't want to resign. That's the reason why she left.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, that's good. Like, when Nick Khan came in and started cleaning house and everybody wanted to have that fake outrage. I'm like, nah, Nick Khan doing the right thing. Like, you have all these dudes sitting there doing nothing. Get rid of them. I say this shit about Tony Khan every single day. My dude, drain the swamp. Get rid of these motherfuckers. There's no reason you got 200 people on your roster. It makes no sense.
Like Nick Khan probably looked at Rockstar Spud and like, wait a minute, didn't we cut you already?
Which is bullshit. They could have kept Rockstar Spud. Rockstar Spud is actually entertaining.
he was never gonna. He his beginning of the end was when they made him the manager of Authors of Pain.
Yeah, I didn't get that at all.
I'll never forget that shit. I'm like, and then you
Rockstar.
did,
Al Vince.
and then you did a segment with him fucking wetting himself with the Big Show. Like, come on, man.
Yep, I remember that shit.
I'm like,
That was the end.
I'm
No,
like,
That was the
I'm,
beginning of the end. That was the end.
I'm like, my God, that was terrible for him, and you buried Authors of Pain in the process because they were associated with the shit.
Yo, speaking of the Authors of Pain, so I was listening to Inside the Ropes when this dude was on there. What's my dude name again? Damn, his name is Raj Desi now on the Indies. I'm mad I forgot his fucking name. Jinder Mahal.
Yeah, gender, yeah.
So Jinder Mahal, he had an idea for this dude Vince. He was like, yo, since Authors of Pain wasn't doing anything, he wanted them to be in the stable with him and shit. Instead of them being this dude's Veer and Shanky, whatever the fuck these motherfuckers' names was. These dudes. What's the name? The Mahal, the Taj Mahal, the Indo-Share. Instead of Indo-Share, it was gonna be the Authors of Pain. And he was like, yo, let's have us coming through with 4-wheelers and shit like that. I'm like, yo, that should have actually been something a little different.
Yeah, that would have worked.
Yeah, had them come to the ring with 4-wheelers and looking like some real terrorist type shit. You feel me?
Yeah, I got it.
And I'm like,
terrorist type shit would have got you canceled immediately.
yeah, true, but still, it would have been something, because let's really be real. That's the type of time he was on anyway, with the Maharaja and shit like that.
Yeah.
The problem with Jinder, man, is that eventually the bell has to ring. That's the problem with Jinder.
Yeah, he's not.
He's all aesthetics. That's all he is aesthetics.
Right.
The dude looks like Nemesis T virus, but he's not. But he's barely decent in the
what
ring.
got me was the fact that he didn't even try to hide the roid acne. The camera would zoom in on it every week.
Yeah, right. They would zoom in on this dude's entire frame. I'm like, yeah, this dude is juiced up like crazy.
Remember, he showed up like that in a couple of weeks, like a couple of months. Like 1 minute he was bumming out in the Battle Royal. He was supposed to be Rusev Peoples. Next thing you know, this dude came through looking like Super Shredder.
And then he just won the WWE title randomly.
That was my problem. That was my problem because the excuse was like, oh, they were doing it because they were catering to the Indian market and they wanted to experiment. Listen, if you want to experiment, give them the U.S. title. Don't give them the world title or the WWE title. Don't do that. When they gave Jinder the WWE title, like that was when truly world titles fell off in modern day WWE. Like I couldn't take it seriously after that shit because he was a jobber. He was a jobber.
Yeah, he was.
I said before, he was on Raw. I remember a lot of wrestling fans don't have long-term memory. I have very good long-term memory. Before he was on SmackDown, he was on Raw doing tune-up matches. I remember he was losing to Balor, Roman, Rollins.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was Rusev Peoples. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was like his underling, and he kept losing matches.
Yeah, he was just losing to 2-3 minutes and stuff. He was a tune-up guy. He was the guy you had to beat to get to the person that Babyface was actually trying to feud with. Oh, you want a match with Rusev? All right, you got to beat Jinder. Oh, you want a match with Sheamus? All right, you got to beat Jinder. And he was losing in 2-3 minutes. The next thing you know, he gets drafted to SmackDown. All of a sudden, he wins a battle royal or six-pack challenge, and then all of a sudden he's challenging Randy Orton for the title. It's like at least
You all-
acknowledge he's a jobber.
You all look the same, and three-man band with the beginning and the end for that fucker.
He said that's the reason why Vince rewarded him. Because he did a 3-man band. That's what he said.
Okay.
Probably that was his humiliation ritual.
Yeah, yeah. That's why Kofi won the title. People don't know that about Kofi. That's why Kofi won the title. Vince used to fuck with Kofi. When he used to be on the planes, Vince would be bored. Vince is a very strange guy. He'd be bored, and he would just literally pick a fight with a wrestler for no reason. And
Yeah, randomly.
Kofi.
He was trying to double leg you.
Yeah. He picked a fight with Kofi, and then Kofi actually fought him back. And Vince was like, oh, hot damn. He actually does have a pair. And then he just put him in the fucking, what was it? No, I'm sorry. That happened, and then they were supposed to do a gauntlet match or something. It was meant for Ali, but then Ali got hurt. So then Vince gave it to Kofi. And then Kofi
they put him in the chamber.
That was the chamber.
Yeah, it was a chamber.
Yeah. But that was how it happened. Like, just weird shit. This was very strange. Like any other job, fighting your boss would get you fired. But no, you fight Vince, you get a push.
Yeah, like this. He did the same thing with Kurt Angle. Remember, he told Kurt Angle, I bet I could take you down. And Angle's like, yo, chill. Like, you need to relax. Vince was like, oh, really? Vince took off his suit jacket. Like, Vince didn't give a fuck. He was with the shits.
I kind of like that about Vince, though. That's like one aspect about Vince I do miss. As crazy as he was, he always said, I will never book you guys to do something I wouldn't do myself. Right. That's true. He would do it. He did everything. He did everything they did. So I'm like, damn, this guy is crazy.
Triple H won't do that. Triple H don't got no squabbles.
Yeah, for sure.
That's because Triple H has heart issues. If you take him down, he dies.
Even before that.
Even before that, right. He used to fucking Triple H would try to politic when they tried to put the belt on Angle. Triple H was like, I think Kurt's too small. It wouldn't be believable.
And then when he wrestled Kurt Angle himself, his attitude changed.
Saying Kurt Angle was too small, pause, is wild. That dude was a beast. Angle ain't never looked too small, pause.
And plus, there were motherfuckers that was shorter than him at that time.
Yeah, Benoit.
Right.
Benoit was shorter. Jericho was shorter than him. The fucking light heavyweights. Come on now, let's not do it. And when he wrestled you one-on-one, he damn near outshined you.
I never understood why Benoit was never in the cruiserweight division in WCW.
Because he was bulky. Matter of fact, wasn't he a cruiserweight champion at once?
No,
he never was.
Nah. He was a pretty muscular dude though in WCW.
He was bulky as fuck.
But wasn't cruiserweight in WCW like 225? They were big shit.
It was 215. Nah. That was the cutoff, 215.
215.
Yeah. Yeah.
So tell us, hey Sam, go ahead. I don't got what's that? Fight Network, Fight TV. I don't got that. I should get it. I keep saying I'm gonna get it, but I never do. But I do want to get that shit because I do want to check out Hog sometimes.
They do got good crowds. It's very, very busy. They do good business.
Yeah. Yeah, House of Glory shows be dopes. I ain't gonna lie. I've been to a few of them. I haven't been to one in a while, but I gotta go back.
Spud was the first guy that I ever seen that cried on social media and got his job back. Right.
Yeah, that actually got over.
Spud always been entertaining, man. Like them letting him go was ridiculous. You can always find something for Spud to do.
I thought his
isn't he a coach now? He's a coach now, right?
Is he?
I don't know.
I think so.
I haven't heard anything about him being a coach.
I don't know what he's doing now.
I liked his stuff with EC3 and TNA. That was his best work, in my opinion.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, just about everything he did was entertaining.
Yeah, his stuff on TNA was dope. The EC3
Borash actually helped him a lot with that game.
I believe.
Let me look.
I believe it.
Now.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is he doing? I love this work on TNA from being a heel to getting over as a babyface with EC3, his X Division title run. Like,
According to his Wikipedia, he's working backstage for creative in WWE. Okay,
Okay.
oh wow,
Oh,
I didn't know
okay.
that.
okay,
So how is
Oh,
that possible if he's working on creative? So why there's
Yo,
no
Nick Khan, he's back.
wait,
why there's no characters? Where's the characters at? Where's the character development?
according
wait.
to this, he's with NXT creative. So that explains it.
Okay,
Uh,
okay.
oh,
Nick Khan
that's
Okay.
doesn't
what it
notice
is.
NXT.
There you
Well,
go.
that makes
Hey,
sense.
there you
Neither
go. If
did.
you don't want to get fired, if you don't want to get fired, work NXT.
That makes sense because Vince never paid attention to NXT either, so it makes sense.
Right.
That shit is the hideout.
See,
That's why
JTG, you fucked up,
that's
bro. You should have went to NXT. That's what you should have did, JTG. You should have there.
that's and that's why motherfuckers don't want to leave NXT because they know the truth.
That's the craziest story.
Yeah.
I got Brian Danielson's like audiobook, and I remember like I like to listen to the audiobook when I'm like doing chores, like laundry, cooking, cleaning, whatever.
Yeah.
And I had to like rewind because I was like, wait, what? And the audiobook, Danielson said like, when the morale got bad, he's alluding to like the later 2010s when WWE creative got really bad. But Danielson said that when the morale got bad and the creative got bad, there were certain wrestlers that would literally just like hide in like the Bowery, and they would hide in like the restroom, hoping they wouldn't get hoping they wouldn't get noticed. And he didn't say any names, but I remember hearing stories that JTG used to do that. He used to just like he'd show up and he would just go like in like the fucking places like where Mankind would film those segments like back in 96, 97. He'd just chill like on his
In
phone,
the
like
Bowery.
right, just chill like with Raven and all them. Just get paid. Like, damn, like, is it that bad? Like, you don't even want to make an appearance? Like, that's awful.
That's a Yoshitatsu. That's the type of time he was on.
Oh,
Oh, another thing too. I didn't know this from the audiobook. According to Danielson, the little Jimmy thing was JTG's idea. I didn't know that.
Really?
Yeah, it was
interesting.
JTG went to creative, and the idea was that he was going to go crazy, like an Al Snow type thing, from being a jobber, or enhancement talent or whatever. And they said, thanks, we appreciate it, and we'll put it under consideration. The next thing he knew, he saw R-Truth using the little Jimmy shit. So they gave it the truth instead. And apparently, when they gave it the truth, that was really when JTG just checked out. Because it's like, damn, they're giving my ideas to other people. So that's actually kind of depressing. So I won't make fun of that. So,
Wow.
That's why it makes sense. I don't blame him for being depressed if that's the case. I'm like, bro, I'm get I'm giving you gold ideas. You're giving me the runaround or telling me that it's not good, and you give it to somebody else. Good lord. Like at least pay me for the idea if you're not going to let me use it.
right,
Like shit.
right. Let him work creative then, or make him a creative consultant if that's the case.
Exactly. Like what the hell?
But they always been doing that shit from before, since like what the early '90s and all that. Remember, Vince barely came up with any ideas. He got it from the wrestlers, and he
Yeah.
just funded it.
And they just never they never give the guys credit for the
No,
ideas. And
no,
you wonder why this is why these wrestlers be on interviews saying, "Yo, this company sucked the passion out of me." Pause. You like
exactly.
You
Shit,
basically
believe it or not, Conan was the one that taught Brett the sharpshooter.
Really?
yeah.
Yeah,
yeah, I remember that.
Like, no, what I noticed the other when people like they're gonna get rid of like Vince pay-per-views, or like they're gonna like rename
yeah, yo,
Vince
yeah.
pay-per-view.
I
Yeah,
was just about to talk about
Yeah,
that shit.
yeah. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work.
at all.
These dudes are so fucking oblivious to even try to do that, yo. Like y'all really
but
Let me tell you how
Go ahead.
stupid they are. Well, let me tell you how dumb they really are, man. They actually think WrestlePalooza is a Triple H creation. I'm like, motherfucker, no, it's not.
yeah,
That's a
they don't
Heyman
know
creation.
they don't know
You
what's
know,
going on.
you can tell they're not. You can tell like they're not fans. Like they don't understand. Like even like the most insignificant like C show that like nobody cares about, like the main event, like all these shows, even the bad ones, these shows are years of legacy built up. It took years for the shows to get to where they are, and they think they can just get rid of it, make a new show, and it's gonna be a sellout. Like no, like SummerSlam, Mania, Rumble, like those shows took like we're talking like 3+ decades to get to where they are now. Like those types of shows, when like we're at a point now where when we get to like WrestleMania, like people just buy tickets not even knowing what the card is because the name value itself is to sell. So
Exactly.
if you're talking about
But
it
I
like
think
getting rid of pay-per-views and making new ones, like all right, let's just say they get rid of, I'm just spitballing here, right? Say they get rid of Royal Rumble, right? And then they replace it with
right.
something called Wrestle Challenge, right? Well, the average viewer is going to be like, Wrestle Challenge, the fuck is that?
What the fuck is that?
What's the wrestle? Like, what does that mean? Like, what you know what I mean? Like, it takes years to build that shit up, and they think that they can just make a new shit, and people are just gonna flock to it. Like, nah, man, it took years to get to that point. Like, they're gonna find out if they do that shit. No.
But to
They
me,
already found out.
what's most likely going to happen, and again, this is just me just spitballing here, but like, what's the one thing that changed in the UFC when Dana White took over?
I don't follow UFC. I don't know.
Okay, like when
Yeah, I don't know either.
Dana White took over the UFC, like it used to be like UFC Bad Blood or something like that, and like he just started
I
numbering
definitely
them.
never heard of that.
Huh?
Oh, he's talking about the
Like-
pay-per-views.
Yeah. Like if you look back at the old pay-per-views, like it'd be like UFC Bad Blood or it'd be like UFC something, and like all the pay-per-views had names. They didn't have numbers, but they had names.
Oh, okay.
What I'm thinking
I never knew
is
that.
that they're gonna start numbering. They're gonna start numbering the big four.
But
Okay.
They're gonna number Summers.
well, WrestleMania is already numbered.
Yeah. Like Mania's already numbered, but like SummerSlam's gonna get numbered. Royal Rumble's gonna get numbered. Survivor Series is gonna get numbered.
So if that's the case, they might as well start from what? SummerSlam 21, some shit like that.
They could be like 39 or 40 or something like that.
Right.
I'm all right with them. I'm all right with them getting rid of like the insignificant B shows that like never caught on. Like that's
Yeah.
one
They're
thing.
gonna trash the
But
B shows
they,
and then they're gonna
they
start
always
numbering
been
the big
doing
four.
that. They always been doing that though. They always been getting rid of the bullshit PLEs. Like I'll be surprised if they even come back next year with WrestlePalooza. I don't think they're gonna do that again.
Well, they replaced it.
They're gonna get rid
I
of the
think they
Chamber,
replaced.
and they're gonna get rid
I
of
think they
TLC.
replaced it. No, I think they replaced it with Money in the Bank because Money in the Bank's going to be in September next year.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
like they're
okay.
gonna start numbering.
Okay, I see.
That's what I think that they're gonna do.
I think they're just going to probably like rearrange some of these shows, if anything.
Yeah, either rearrange or start numbering them. That's what I'm thinking. Like because like that's the one thing the UFC did right away that I noticed.
Yeah, apparently Vince was against that. He thought it made it sound old, which is stupid.
That's interesting though. I didn't know that shit.
Like
About
yeah,
the
like
number?
Well, then by
Like,
that
look
logic, you
back-
should stop numbering Mania. Then by that logic,
Well, he did. He
Like,
did stop numbering Mania. The last numbered Mania was Mania 30, and then from 31 and onwards, if you go back and look at the just go on Google, right? Google the WrestleMania images. From Mania 31 and onwards, he just called them WrestleMania. But we, the fans, we still number them, because we're fans.
Right.
it didn't matter. They
Like,
still kept. We still kept.
and like yeah,
numbering.
and like notice now that the numbers are back on.
Yeah, they're back on now. Yeah.
Yeah, they're back on. So they're gonna start numbering these pay-per-views. I guarantee you that's what's gonna happen.
Got my dude coked out short in the building.
Getting ready to take Hunter's job soon.
Somebody need to take that
the heartbreak kid.
Yeah, see this motherfucker in the middle of the ring. Like you saw it off the show, you saw the Monday Night Raw with this dude in the middle of the ring. Like, yo, my dude, we're not in where's he from? Greenwich, Connecticut.
All
We
this
supposed to be
video.
in Boston.
I thought it was the Authority era. I thought we were back in the Authority era for a second.
He just can't help himself, man. He's like I told man, he's Paul Diddy Combs, man.
Diddy Levesque.
I thought we were back. I thought we were back in the Authority era for a second. You know how terrible that era was.
And he just started rambling about just nonsense. Like, oh, everybody got their own opinion about this wrestling business, but I got my own ideas of different. I'm like, what are you talking about? This has nothing to do with John Cena. Like this dude is crazy, man.
He trying to put himself over in the midst of John Cena's moment. That's the funny part.
Yeah. Like, remember, because the lights was all dim, there was blackened, and then when they put the shot on the ring, the lights illuminated, and you see this dude. You think you'll see John Cena coming out of something? The first thing you see is this fucking crackhead.
Then not to mention putting himself on the poster of WrestleMania. I'm like, come on, man. You don't see have you ever seen Jay Prince put himself on front of Rap-A-Lot covers? Have you ever seen Suge Knight put himself on front of rap covers?
Shit, have you ever seen Vince McMahon do that? I don't think you ever seen Vince McMahon on any WWE promotional poster.
I think he's only been. He's actually only been on one, to my knowledge, only one WWE poster, but that was back in 2001.
And if he's gonna do it, if he's gonna do it, he's gonna be a part of storylines. Triple H ain't part of no storyline.
Right. Like, isn't he? I think it's about. It was an invasion.
It was him and Shane that were on the cover of that Invasion.
Yeah, they had the split face. Yeah,
but they were going head to head with each other, so that made sense.
This
Triple H no storylines. It's like, why are you on the cover?
Oh man!
And the funny thing is that nobody's not saying shit about this. If this is Tony Khan, oh look at Tony Khan. That's the weird shit. Like, yo, now go Triple H on that shit up. Call him out on that shit too.
Bro, they don't keep it. Bro, they don't keep the same energy. I told you, they're fucking fickle. That Daniel Bryan promo is aging like wine every day.
You know what? Hey, and you know what? The reason why I wanted to chime in on this, I don't know if you guys already talked about it, was the whole Westside Gunn thing.
Yeah, we spoke about it, but come on.
Yeah. I want to get my 2 cents in. Now, and this is theory here. There's something more to it than what they're telling, because I'm thinking the reason why they got rid of him is because they want to just all around wash away everything related to Vince McMahon. Because Vince McMahon, Ted DiBiase and Virgil are Vince McMahon creations.
Yeah.
So they know, and ironically enough, the day this happens, they're talking about we're going to redo the pay-per-views that he did.
You might have a point, because they never mentioned anything about switching up the PLEs.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing, though. They know who this guy is. Think about this. You and my man's in the chat. We all involved with the music business, right? If you involved in wrestling samples, you got to most likely get it clear from them.
He didn't really get it cleared though. That's why they were threatening to sue him from before. But he said, like, I guess he came to some sort of agreement, because it's like, yo, I can't take down that's like basically my whole catalog. Because you remember, like, almost everything was named after a wrestler or a pay-per-view.
That was the old administration. That was Vince. I think Vince gave him some sort of leeway.
I think so. I don't know.
Yeah, because right now they got new contracts going on due to the TKO deal. They got new contracts. The royalties are distributed differently. they're changing also the rules of boxing to where now they're trying to use Dana White to abolish the Muhammad Ali Act. So that way these greedy promoters can start making more money off the fighters. So they're slowly trying to reconstruct everything. And Westside Gunn has happened to be a guinea pig of this shit.
But
how much money could they possibly need at this point, man? It's just
right. It still don't make no sense.
They're lying. They're in debt.
$3 billion in debt.
Shout out to Bobby Monsoon. He be cracking me up with that shit.
Yeah, shout out to Bobby Monsoon for real, for real. I love that it's more like I love that it's more black wrestling content creators is getting out there.
Calling it out. Yeah, calling this shit
$2
out.
billion in
I definitely love that shit. Like the fuck.
But that's just my theory of it, because then you got the billboard of Ted DiBiase, which is a Vince McMahon creation. They don't want anything to do with Vince McMahon, period.
Which I don't necessarily have an issue with, but
do they really know him? Like, I don't think they really. I don't know. It's just a peculiar situation.
The problem is they're not. The problem is they're not really up to. They don't know wrestling
at all. But that's the thing. They don't know wrestling, right? But they kicked him out the building. He said he was only there for like what, 3 minutes? Like they knew who he was off the kick, and he got him. So it's like
that means he had to have just gotten in there, and then they just was waiting to get rid of him.
Right, but
yeah, like I say, they have to have one of those lists there. You know, security has a list of people not allowed, and they're just doing their job. They don't know why the person's not allowed. They just know this person can't come in because that's what we're told.
And that's crazy. Like, oh, Westside Gunn, make sure Westside Gunn doesn't. Like, damn. They have Westside Gunn on the list.
Now here's the thing. Now this is a theory too. There's another theory I thought of. Could all this shit be a work?
No,
I doubt it.
Triple H ain't that. He's not that creative. Like I had this discussion earlier too, and I'm like, no, Triple H is just not that creative. I'll be shocked.
Yeah.
These are the same people that thought that R-Truth getting fired was a work. So what are we doing here?
Right.
No, what I mean is
that still think that there's
No, I was gonna say what I mean was they might be trying to turn it into a work if they work something out. Because this looks bad for one to throw out one of your consumers. He's spending high top dollar on these tickets. To throw him out without any form of rhyme or reason is a bad look. So they got to find a way to clean this up.
I'll say this, right? This might even be a stretch. Because I think, isn't the Hardy Boys the tag team champions at Fourth Rope? Maybe that might be an issue.
They were. Well, before. But now he could be competition.
Because technically they with WWE-ish. Because they in TNA, the whole partnership with TNA and them showing up at NXT a little bit more frequently, or as of late, I should say. But it's like it's still far-fetched. Like it's no allegiance. There's just no allegiance when it comes to what Westside Gunn got going on according to WWE.
When it comes to these rappers or celebrities, they don't have. It's not like these guys are signed to these cats. Like,
yeah, Tyler said they're still the champs. They're still the Fourth Rope champs.
The Harleys?
Yeah, the Harleys. Yeah.
So it's just the NXT titles that they don't have right now.
Yeah.
But it's a bad look.
It is. Because at the end of the day, this dude he's a paying customer. So what if he did a song for the Hurt Syndicate? And so what if you used your likeness or whatever when it comes to the $1 Million Man and Virgil or the Outsiders, what may have you? He's still a paying customer. You can't sit there and be like, you can't show up because we're going through a lawsuit, I guess. Like, because we're
But
going
yeah,
through a lawsuit, you don't want my money because we're going through a lawsuit? How does that make any sense?
but yet they sit there and give light to all these unknown ass Netflix actors and shed light on them, and they don't know jack shit about the product.
Right.
Because that's the audience they're going for. They're going for.
The
That's what
motherfuckers
Triple
that
H
don't know any better.
Right. That's what Triple H's true end game is. Like I see through his thing, and it's like because for a long time, you gotta understand, wrestling was viewed. It was looked down on. You know, that wrestling thing, like, gross. Like, no, like I get what he's trying to do. He's trying to appeal to like the casuals of casuals. You know, like we're talking like, and this will never happen. Like, it's a dream. It's a pipe dream. Like, not even Martin Luther King would have dreamed this shit. He wants to have like WrestleMania like on NBC itself, where there's more people watching that than the Super Bowl. Like that's where he really wants it to go. And it's like, no, wrestling's too niche. Like I
That
don't even
ship
like
that
sports.
ship sailed years ago.
Right, right. Like I don't even follow sports like that. And even I know football is the biggest thing in America. Like WrestleMania, even if it was on regular cable television, would never get that type of viewership. But that's what these TKO people want. You know, they want to cater to the casuals, the casuals, the casuals. Like but yeah,
Y'all losing y'all own identity in the process. Like y'all want to keep telling people you're not a wrestling company or a sports entertainment company, but I'm like, that's what's hurting y'all at the same time.
And that's the thing too, because it's like y'all definitely not entertaining. So it's like, what are y'all just WW? That's it. Not
And
WWE, y'all WW. Like,
you piss and you're chasing away all your casual fans. Like that's the crazy thing. Like,
that's what they want to do.
but
They hate motherfuckers like us. Like, especially if you was watching in the 80s, they hate fans like that.
to me when they really started chasing when they started chasing away their casual fans was Mania 30. Ever since then, they lost a good chunk of their casuals.
Right, ballet, WW, that's it. Cause that shit damn sure ain't no damn entertainment.
I think probably in a more serious note, the exact moment where I like the exact moment when I could like see on television that the WWE that we knew was changing. I think you had joked about it, saying, man, a couple of years ago when Ray had that match of Dom. Remember when Dom had the prison entrance?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and you liked it, like it was a good presentation. So
Yep.
that was a blood feud. That was a father son blood feud. That should have been personal. And then Dom comes to the ring. He's got this badass entrance. He's got the mask and stuff. And then like right before the match starts, it's like this match is brought to you by Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And they had like this.
Yeah.
And it was like
No,
it was
but
like
did
they had like the Cinnamon
was
Toast
it?
Crunch like on the barricade. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, really? We're promoting Cinnamon Toast Crunch like now? Like right before a blood feud between a
Threw
father
the
and son?
whole
Like,
flow off.
Of all the
But was it?
ads to promote though, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, why the fuck would you promote a
But,
breakfast cereal?
but hold on. But was it I think like a Jewish organization was pissed off about that entrance.
Really?
Yeah, because
What?
like I think like one of the pictures was a picture of a Auschwitz.
A who?
Auschwitz or
I don't know.
Auschwitz.
What's that? What is that? I don't know what that is.
It's a gas chamber from the Holocaust.
Oh, okay.
You mean like when they showed that video package of Dom in the
Yeah,
prison?
yeah.
oh, okay.
I don't think they showed a gas chamber in that
Oh,
video.
they really didn't. They
No,
showed
like it
him.
was like the outside of the place.
They showed him getting in the paddy wagon. I remember that when they showed him getting in the paddy wagon. That I don't give a fuck. That shit was lit.
No, like it was a good entrance, but again,
Uh,
like you can't do that.
It's
I
always
think
something that they crying about. Like, who? Like, yo, it's just a fucking television show. Relax.
Don't get so bitch made, man.
Yeah, like motherfuckers be killing me. That's what killed Muhammad Hassan's career.
Yeah.
Because of the bomb, and it's like, really, it's just a television show.
That was the day. That was the day of the bombing.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I'm not saying it wasn't a sad incident. Of course, it was sad. But if that's the case, start fucking going at these other television shows.
What always makes me mad about Hassan, and I'm happy that the Dark Side of the Ring episode covered that, was they knew about, because that episode was taped, so they knew about it, about the bombing, so they could have easily edited it out or retaped it, or there's any number of things they could have done, but they went ahead and aired it anyway. And then Hassan got like fucking buried for it. Like that wasn't his fault. That was the person who fucking approved its fault. I think he even warned Stephanie.
To tell you the truth, I don't think WWE thought they was gonna make it a big deal. I ain't gonna lie. That's what I think. I'm not saying that's what they thought. I'm saying that's what I thought they thought was gonna do.
No, but Vince basically said, "Fuck your feelings." Yeah.
Vince be on that type of time too. But that's what I think. They wasn't gonna take it that serious because it's a television show. Be like, come on.
Yeah, they didn't think it was gonna be that serious then. But then next thing you know, it started lighting up a shit storm of controversy. And it was controversy they really didn't even need already, because didn't this happen before or after the Benoit shit?
It was after.
It was after.
Post Benoit.
Wait, if it was Muhammad Hassan, then because his career was over. Yeah,
no, that was before Benoit.
No, it was definitely before, because Hassan's career was over in 2005. Benoit died in 2007.
That's crazy. Hassan wasn't even on TV long. I think his whole run was like, I want to say 7 months, which is crazy.
Yeah, it was from January to like late July. So yeah.
That's how much of an impact he had. He had a hell of an impact.
Right. You can go on YouTube and just find. Yeah, you can go on YouTube and just find like random. You can find like random Hassan promos and segments on YouTube to this day that have like millions of views, like 3, 4, 5 million views. Like you would think like this dude had like a legendary run, but he was only in the company for like 7 months. That's crazy.
They didn't have motherfuckers like Hassan Piker going like, "Oh, he was a face, huh? Like he was really a face." We're like, wait, what?
He was.
He was saying a lot. He was saying a lot of offensive shit too in his promos. So I'm like,
also, real G shit. Really think of it. Muhammad Hassan was a face. The shit that he was saying was true. It was all true.
Yeah. I knew a dude. I'll never forget this. I don't want to sound culturally ignorant. Does anyone know the name of those things that the people from that culture they put on their head? You know, with the little turban. Does anyone know like the official name?
Job?
Yeah,
their job.
Yeah, their job. Yeah. I knew a dude at my school. We had a game room. Used to go in there and play pool. He had a hijab on him. This was like, I want to say like maybe 2 years after 9/11. So it was like 2003. And he was a cool ass dude. Like, I used to watch wrestling with him. We used to talk wrestling. We used to talk like, video games like Soul Calibur, Marvel vs. Capcom, stuff like that. Like, he was a cool ass dude. His name was Mark. But, he wasn't from here. He was born elsewhere. But anyway, he got so many dirty looks at school just because he had one of the, the hijab on him, because it's like 2003, so people were afraid to talk to him. He used to sit at the table like by himself, like he wasn't bullied or anything, but he just got dirty looks, you know what I mean? Like no one talked to him and shit. So that promo, like I remember Hassan said something about like how he used to get dirty looks like at the airport, and people used to like would sit away from him just because he was, because back then they still kept kayfabe, right? So he had to still act like he was, it's like I got that, like I got that, like so people really were treated like pretty bad back then. There was a lot of, I don't know what the technical term of it is, but anti-Semitic, I guess, but yeah.
That's what the Jews.
Okay, not the Jews then, but yeah.
Like they get anti.
But we definitely get it. It's crazy though.
Well, hold on. Let's because it's starting to get a little late. Let's get to that blood and guts card, and we all gonna be here for that. Make sure y'all mark on your calendars and all that. Put your reminders in your phones. We're gonna be live tomorrow for Blood and Guts, B. Come on with it, TKO.
Yeah, TKO, give us the card. Well,
I'm telling you this about this event here. I'm gonna keep it 100. Somebody gotta die for this to be entertaining.
Everybody always motherfuckers stay dying in Blood and Guts. That ain't nothing new.
Right, it was the pause. It was the pause when you said, "Let me tell you something."
Had to hit him with the way Biggie's told him, like somebody got to die.
If I go, you got to go.
Exactly.
I mean,
Let the gunshots blow. See, that's what they need to be playing sometimes with these wrestling shows, man. Like, play some old school hip hop here and there, man. Like,
Hey, you know what? Check this out, Sam, man. Check this out, bro. You know, I did that. I used that for the Hell in a Cell, right? You know, I used the vision for the Hell in a Cell. I used that song when Foley got thrown off the cage, and I put somebody got to die in the background.
I'm telling you, that shit works, man.
That shit did like a
Imagine if
movie.
we had
We got Megan Thee
imagine if we
Stallion,
had, like,
the
Luke
SmackDown, Megan Thee Stallion doing SmackDown's entrance, not entrance,
And
excuse me.
Travis Scott. No one listen to that
Yeah,
shit.
like, come on.
Can you
Yeah,
imagine if we
But
had-
hold on, y'all. Hold on. You got the card, TKO?
yeah, it's only 3 matches they got up. But then again, these blood and gut matches are gonna take some time.
Yeah,
So
Blood Gun's gonna be like an hour.
they're an hour apiece.
That's gonna be an hour.
so it's like, so it's 2 blood and guts matches, the men and the women, and it's a false count anywhere match. Hangman versus Hobbs.
That's gonna be fun.
Okay.
It's gonna be a fun night
fuck did that
tomorrow.
jump into Falls Count Anywhere?
Yeah,
Nah, it was. That's what they said.
it was advertised as false count anywhere because Hobbs did that table spot last week.
Right.
Off the table spot? You doing Falls Count Anywhere off the table spot?
It was a table spot off the stage.
So nobody died. It was just went through a table.
What you mean nobody died? What you mean nobody died?
He killed Hanger.
No. Like, you know what I mean, right? Like, nobody was out for a serious long time.
The only criticism I had about the finish was when it was over, I'm like, hey, that's cool and all, but you kind of made Joe look like shit. I don't care about Joe Hangman. I want to see Hobbs and Hangman. TK's like, okay, we'll give it to you for TV. Like, no, for a title, a pay-per-view.
This is a regular match.
But you don't think that's not a major leap, though? Like they're feud. If they're feuding, their feud just started. Shouldn't that be a feud ender?
Well, he's feuding with the Ops though, Hangman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense.
Hobbs is with the Ops, remember? So
that makes sense. Then.
It's still all part of the the rivalry.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing they'll do the women's blood and guts, and then Hangman Hobbs, and then the men's blood and guts. I'm guessing that's the one.
Yeah, more or less.
So who's in the women's blood and guts?
We got the Triangle of Madness.
Okay.
That was a TKO still there.
Yeah, I'm here. You hear me?
I'm about to say, like, damn, was it that boring? These are the Triangle of Madness.
I thought y'all heard me. My bad.
He got kidnapped by Joe's ninjas.
He said this is so boring. I fell asleep off the kick off this card. Like,
oh my god.
He got kidnapped by Joe's ninjas.
Yeah. So I was saying, Triangle of Madness, Marina Shafir, Mercedes, and Megan Bain versus Mina Shirakawa, Willow Nightingale, Harley Cameron, Jamie Hayter, Chris Statlander, and Tony Storm. So it's 6 women versus 6 women.
that's just better off just being a fucking battle royal. That's just better off just being a battle royal. Like, what the fuck? I guess I see, like, this the beefs or whatever, they got beef here and there, but it's like a whole bunch of singles women.
Well, it's realistic. No, not necessarily, because they've all been feuding with each other. The Triangle of Madness, Megan Bain, they've been feuding with Willow, Harley, Jamie, and them, and Tony Storm and them. That makes sense. The only thing, my only criticism about it is, why is Mercedes and Statlander in it? That's my only criticism, but
they should be saving that.
But I get it for the star power and all that. I get it. But even still.
So I guess when it comes to Statlander's team, they should win, right? Gotta have the champion looking strong.
I got the heels winning because I think the Death Riders are losing. You see what I'm saying? One heel team wins, one face team wins. I don't know if that makes sense or not.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, I won't be surprised. I won't be surprised if they do something like that.
Whatever happens with whichever team wins the War Games match for the women, whether it's face or heels, the opposite's going to happen for the men. I could see it. But my thing is, if the Death Riders do lose, then wouldn't they have to turn on Mox?
They should, yeah. They should have turned on Mox already, and the only reason they haven't was because, and I get it, TK didn't want to, oh, you did it because Seth got turned on by the Vision and blah blah blah, which is just dumb. But yeah, because this dude Mox is already, let's see, he's tapped. He lost to Hangman. He tapped out to Darby in underwhelming fashion, and now he can't even beat guys like Kyle or even Roderick Strong. So, why would they keep following this guy that keeps losing? That makes no sense. So, yeah, they should lose here, and the outcome should be Mox giving up, not Yuta, not Claudio, not Daniel Garcia. It needs to be Mox that loses, and either in the aftermath of the match or the following week, they need to just whack Mox. This Death Rider shit has kind of run its course, which is unfortunate because I actually think they've gotten a little bit better since they dropped the title. Since Mox has dropped the world title, they've actually gotten more tolerable. Which kind of
maybe that was the problem, because Mox was the champion and it didn't even need it.
Yeah, they never needed it. It was always the Death Riders was always inoffensive as long as you kept the world title out of it. And that was the problem. It was involved in fucking 80% of the story. Like Sandman said, it actually got good leading up to All In, and then Hangman lost. And it was like, well, shit, okay, you lost. Now what?
Right. Because they didn't have their logo. They didn't come through in the pickup truck. You know what I'm saying? They started developing all that shit towards All In. It's like, y'all should have had this emotion from before. Y'all wait till the to then, and then y'all getting Daniel Garcia and all that.
There are little things. It's like little subtle stuff about the Death Riders. I like how their entrance is different every week. I like how it will show Mox in a random location, and they'll show the full walk into whatever venue they're in.
Yeah, he's walking into a fight pit.
Right.
I like that.
Right. I like how they show different colors. I don't know if anyone's noticed. They'll have different colors in the background depending on which one's wrestling. If it's Mox, it's red. If it's Pac, it's blue. Claudio will be orange. Yeah. They have different colors, and then they even have each of them even have different theme music. There's boxes of initial Death Rider theme, but Claudio's theme, Pac's theme, they're all different. So I really do like the group. I do. It's just unfortunately that title run just put so much stink on that so many people are they're just over it. They're just can we move on to the next shit? So I get it.
And the briefcase ain't help either. Y'all carry around this damn briefcase. Y'all put the belt in the briefcase for no damn reason. And not only that, remember when he cut that promo? It was a cinematic promo, and it was y'all should have did this shit from Jump Street. Y'all waited way too long to do this.
Is so backwards these days.
Yeah.
Y'all book backwards, man. Y'all do the cool shit when everybody is disinterested.
Yeah. Like, y'all should have been doing all this shit. The logo should have been set. The damn cinematic promo that y'all cut, that should have been set. The pickup truck, all of that. I'm telling you, because they was banking on Shane McMahon. It's like, no. He's supposed to have been, yes, he's supposed to have been plan B or something like that.
Shane can't help that shit.
But I feel Tony Khan. Shane was like, yo, let me just do what I do, and then you step aside. And Tony was like, nah, get the fuck, this is my company. It ain't gonna work like that.
Give me the book.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring my people in. We gonna muscle you out. So that was I think he picked up on the game because that's old McMahon tactic right there. He learned from his daddy.
Exactly. Tony Khan was like, get the fuck out of here. I thought we was gonna work together. Like, no, we're not gonna. No, it's not gonna work. But yeah, B, tomorrow should be fun, man. I ain't gonna lie. Can't wait for that. What's that? 7:00 my time? It comes on at what? 8:00 Eastern?
Yeah, I think they said they already confirmed the episode will be 2 hours and I think 30 minutes. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so it's going overtime.
Yeah, so it makes sense that it's just 3 matches.
Yeah. I really do think that Blood and Guts should be a pay-per-view. I think it'd be better, but I get it. They wanna have like a big number, whatever that means nowadays. So
this shit gotta make the news though. Somebody gotta get blown up.
Charlie, the Death Riders are better than the Vision. How the Death Riders are better than the Vision? The Vision is terrible.
Oh yeah. The Vision is just the thing about the Vision is from the very beginning, like from Jump Street, the Vision's proof you can have a group full of star power, but if there's no chemistry, the shit's not gonna work. Seth had no chemistry with Heyman. Heyman had no chemistry with Seth. Heyman added absolutely like nothing to the group. It made no sense for a guy like Braun Breaker, who was on the rise, to just suddenly be a henchman for no reason. And then Bronson Reed was just there because he fucking killed Seth by himself like 3 times. Now all of a sudden he's like working for Seth, but they're not really explaining why. Like the whole division was just, of course.
No, they explained why. He actually did have an explanation. Seth was like, "Oh, he packed me up, so why wouldn't I put him on my team?" I'm like, "Oh,
so you really?" I'm like, that is. Oh God. So you want
the Vision was, of course. The Vision was a course correction because they stunk up the bed at fucking Mania, and they just were like, "Okay, what can we do to get people talking?" And that was what they did. They didn't think it through. So, and Seth, and then lastly, Seth. Like we've cooked on Seth several times. Like, I'm sorry, Seth is just not that guy. He is not, or to put it simply, Seth is not the main character. He's not. He's a supporting character, and it is what it is. You know,
basically.
So, sorry he's hurt though. I would never wish injury on anybody. Hope he gets better.
Of course.
He's stupid enough to get hurt like that in the first place. I'm like, why are you doing that shit for a belt nobody cared for? At least do that shit for the win belt.
I'm like, bro, you did a move that you never do in your life.
All right. What's that dude's name? You mentioned it sometimes, Sandman. The Dietrich Davis dude, that guy. Yeah.
I got a little. Here go. New Wrestling World Order.
Right. He mentioned something. I do agree with him. He did say every time they give Seth the keys, he gets hurt. And that's true. That's true. Every time he has been the center point of the company, he does get hurt. So what does that tell you? Maybe the pressure isn't for him.
That's crazy. I never noticed that.
Yeah.
Damn, homie.
Man. But shouts go out to New Wrestling World Order. Shouts go out to all of them. You know, I love seeing the black content creators. They really just came out of nowhere, though, to me. I don't know if, they just came out of nowhere and they just skyrocketed doing their damn thing. C-Jacks, all of them. Shouts go out to all those dudes, B. They killing it right now.
Yo, you know what's funny was this, though. I think me and Dedrick Davis went at it. He didn't know who I was.
Oh, okay.
He didn't know who I was at first.
That was funny. You say, I'm agreeing with you, you idiot. Like, what?
He didn't, yeah. Because then he knew who I was when I chimed in again. He was like, oh, I know who you are. Because, he checked some of my shit.
Yeah.
Right.
So we squashed it right there.
Right.
But see, when I'm using two different channels and stuff like that, people don't know who I am.
No, he definitely a cool dude and shit. But
yeah, he knew who I was. So it was cool and everything, and that was a misunderstanding. But I was like, because I know for
funny
sure.
as hell. That shit was funny.
I was confused. I'm like, motherfucker, I'm agreeing with you.
That's probably why, like, and just last thing I'll say for tonight. That's probably why, like, they're just hesitant to, call up these dudes like Obafemi and Trick Williams because, whether or not Triple H wants to admit it or not, either he's paying attention, which I think he is, or he's got people working for him. They're aware of the rising popularity of Black content creators in the wrestling landscape. So they're getting nervous. It's like, fuck, like we can't fuck these dudes up. So it's like, all right, we'll just keep them for NXT for right now. We'll just stall. It's like, all right, man, you can keep stalling. You're gonna have to call them up eventually, and when you do, we'll be there.
Cold, man.
And the black women too. Let's not forget about the black ladies, man. They doing their damn thing too. Be like, that's what I'm talking about. It needs more voices like us to let these dudes know, like, yo, what is y'all doing, B? Where is the black talent on these shows? Where are they?
He gonna try to call the motherfuckers up when it's real cold. When the business ain't booming, he gonna call them up after Mania and shit.
Yeah,
probably at Backlash or something.
Exactly. That's when he's gonna be like, "Oh, see, I gave y'all a chance. Look what happened." Like, motherfucker, you give it a chance when the shit's halfway dead.
That's what he did to Melo. They waited right good to Melo after WrestleMania. Okay, we're gonna give Melo a shot.
Like, motherfucker, after Mania, like shit is dead right now.
Don't forget, they put Melo like in an impossible spot because his first match was against Cody, who's the champion. Why would you have your first match against the top guy in your company? Like, what?
No, what damn all that dude is invincible.
They ain't gonna do the same thing to Javon Evans, man. They gonna have him fighting Gunther.
Yeah, they do him against Gunther. I'm like, why is nobody calling us out? They just straight up played my dude.
Split. And here's the way they're gonna do. This is how they rationalize. This is what some of these goofy members WWE stand be saying. Well, he gets to show out against a big audience. Man, if he gets jobbed out, he ain't gonna have no worth.
Right. That's right, ballet goofies. Like, I'm like, yo, why they do Javon Evans like that? Y'all not shit, yo. You're just straight up throwing lions.
He gonna get choked out in 5 minutes, dog.
Less than that. He gonna
watch what I say.
That match is not gonna go no longer than 3 minutes tops.
They told man, Javon got it. I'm like, man, look, that's one of Triple H's golden boys, man. He ain't winning. Fuck out of here.
Like, these motherfuckers are not low. Oh man.
Hey, people didn't think we gonna catch that though. I'm like, oh yeah, we're gonna give him a shot on Monday Night Raw on Madison Square Garden. Nah, man, why you gonna put him against him? We know what the outcome gonna be.
Egregious. Who you think
is gonna be this?
Who you think is gonna be this dude? LA Knight's mystery opponent.
I'm guessing Joe Hendry. I'm guessing
Joe Hendry.
Oh, you said I thought you said a Velveteen Dream.
That would be a great callback though, because at one point, which is really fucking depressing in hindsight, Cena actually referred to Velveteen as the one. Like, wow, can you talk about a high compliment, man? You fucked that up, Charles.
You mean Clark? I bet you call him Charles.
Oh, my bad, Clark.
What y'all think? TKO coked out. Who you think is gonna be this dude, LA Knight's mystery opponent?
You know what would be a wild card? If it would be Edge.
That ain't happening.
That ain't happening. I'm just saying that's the wild card.
Yeah.
Now, if these motherfuckers is cool like that, Tony Khan and this dude Triple H, Who knows? A one night only type scenario.
I saw some people were trying to they were trying to fantasy book a one off arrangement. Like Tanahashi is getting ready to retire, so they confirmed his last opponent is going to be Okada. It's like, okay, makes sense. But there were reports going around that Nakamura wanted to do it, because Nakamura goes back to New Japan. Him and Tanahashi are tight. But that would have been a little complicated because Nakamura is a WWE guy, New Japan show that's got AEW talent. Is that going to work? So then some fans were saying, how about this? What if WWE and AEW work something out where Nakamura can work the New Japan show, but in return, Edge can work a WWE show, like a give and take kind of thing? And I'm like, yeah, that would have been a good idea, but that would require TK and Triple H actually being mature, responsible adults and actually shaking hands, which is never going to fucking happen. So
yeah, the egos is just so out of control, B.
And they both the same person, man.
Let me read these comments real quick before we get up out of here. Do you think? Hold on, my dude. Give me 1 second. Do you think WWE can rebrand the Vision Group because Seth Rollins is out? They already did. Logan Paul.
Right.
Who already had a match with Randy Orton? Oh yeah, Javon Evans. I'm talking about Javon Evans had a match with Randy Orton at NXT.
Yeah.
Let's get up out of here though. Yeah, B. Like I said, we're gonna pull up tomorrow for Blood and Guts, B. And yeah, I'll see y'all until then.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get up out of here, buddies. Peace out. What the fuck?
Feel the explosion, burn from fire. I'm elusive when I tell that nigga turn it up. Nobody in here have an empty cup. Better run and escape and go pray. I'm a human hangry.